Absolute Radio. Oh, I just seen the pubic hair on the thing. I don't know how to start the show because we're starting late, so I never know how to.
Just start it like that with the music.
No, we'll do. We'll start the show probably at 11. Let's just say the first 52 minutes is not. That's. I feel we should have hit the ground running. Instead, we've stumbled over. We'll start at 11. This hour doesn't exist. Okay, this hour it's still these idiots. Okay, but this hour doesn't exist. But it is. It's us. So we're here. We've got a call already. Hang on, who's this? Line 1, you're on the wireless. Yes, hello. Okie dokie, let's try this. Line 2, yes, you're on the wireless. Hello?
Hi, it's Fake Millie.
Hello, Fake Millie.
Hi, Ian.
Hey there.
Hello?
I've got a pen. There's a lighter. I need a pen.
There's a black marker pen there.
I can't
Where's
really
that?
hear you.
No, that's a shame, Fake Millie. I should have a pen. Hang on a second.
Would you like me to bring a pen in for you?
Would you mind, Davis? Sorry to be a pain. I normally carry them anally.
What?
Nothing, Fake Millie. Don't worry. Nothing for you to. Thanks for calling.
Oh.
There we go. Lovely. That's great. Let's try. Line 1, you're on the wireless. Hello. Okay, that's the. Okay, you can stop making those phone calls now because that's just atrocious. Let's try line 3. 3, you're on the wireless.
Hey, Ian.
Hey, Alan, we've had an email about you.
Oh, really? Tell me.
It's from Donald Ferguson. Thank you, Davis. Do you know Donald Ferguson?
The name rings a bell.
We, the Scottish population, have decided to take an injunction against the speaking rights of Alan from Glasgow. His mind-bogglingly boring calls into your show have become a problem as our nation is increasingly hated and our economy subsequently crippled. Please do what you can to stop him from speaking out loud. Best wishes, Donald Ferguson. There we go. So that's all. I'm doing it because they've asked me to, that's all. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
My ball.
Okay.
He's playing tennis, I think.
Anything else? No?
No, thank you.
OK, well, thanks very much for calling. We're not starting off with Springsteen. Springsteen is the reason I'm in tonight and not having the night off, so we're going to start with the Buzzcocks instead. That's what we're going to do. Yes, tonight is the Great Lost Show, the show that never should have happened, but I'm in, and that's groovy, so we're just going to... what a terrible, terrible start to the show. Really is one of the worst. That's the Buzzcocks. The first song is going to be this. So that's good. I look forward to. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Hello.
Hello there.
Hello, Ian. How are you?
Very well. How are you?
I'm doing all right, son. I'm doing all right. I want to ask you a question.
You can ask me anything you want, my love.
Right. I was considering taking up acting. You're a man that's been in acting, isn't you? It said on Channel 4, I remember watching something on the internet like that. It said that you was going to be an actor. You trained to be an actor, so you've got acting experience.
I'm filming a situation comedy at this very moment in time.
Right now?
Well, not
Am I on telly then?
Not right now, no, but this week.
Oh, what's it called?
Oh, man, don't you want to know. Right, so you want to be an actor, do you?
What channel is it on?
It'll be on BBC Two.
What channel, or is it on one of them pony satellite ones?
No, BBC Two, proper telly. My mum can get it. Anything above button 4, my mum doesn't get it, and it doesn't count as proper telly in my book.
No, I had to go down to my mum's the other day and switch on her telly for her.
Oh, yeah. I had to go down to your mum's the other day and make love to her. Anyway, Johnny, what do you want?
I'll dismiss that remark.
Please do.
I was, well, you rattled me with that.
Yeah, I rattled your mum as well. Anyway, 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. We will start the show properly. Please make sure you're listening to the whole show. After 11 o'clock, when the show starts properly, we will be announcing some very, very sad news. So keep listening. From 11 o'clock, we will tell you how, well, it's been fun the last 18 months or so, shall we say. Oh, man, I hate this job.
Yo, 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 Bum Rush the show.
Ramadama ding dong. Ramadama ding dong.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. My little tribute. Well, we can do a nod to him.
Little bit of a-
I spent $7.99 on the karaoke Michael Jackson on iTunes. This is it. Listen to this. Is it? Here we go.
The window.
Annie, are you okay? Oh, no, it's not started yet. Don't know the words to the song. Don't know any Michael Jackson songs. I know the bass lines to all of them. I don't know the words to any of them. And I'll do the chorus in a minute. Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? Say, Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? You've been hit by, you've been touched by a smooth criminal. There we go. Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? It's hard work.
Is this your tribute to Farrah Fawcett?
Yeah, oh man, she got the bum deal, didn't she?
Yeah.
Not only did she died on the same day as Jackson. Look, she's losing on both counts.
Yeah,
losing
unlucky.
on both counts. Unlucky in life and unlucky in death. What a week! What a week! Oh man, the jokes have started. I won't tell any. Don't worry, I'm not going to cross that line.
They started about 10 minutes after
They
he
started
died.
immediately after, and I did on my Twitter, because it's Michael Jackson. It's sad, but it's just Michael Jackson, isn't it? I can say that it's just Michael Jackson, isn't it?
You know how every celebrity has an obituary written for them even before they die?
Yeah,
it's
yes,
almost
I
like
do.
the jokes have been written before so they were waiting. People were waiting for him to die.
A lot of them could fit in with other stars.
Yeah.
I heard a great one. Obviously I won't say anything. But I on my Twitter put I've got 4 Michael Jackson tickets for sale. Anyone want to buy them? I'll take a £5. Now that's a very light comment. That's a light comment. My tongue was slightly in my cheek, but I had a lot of abuse, backlash. Too soon, Lee. Consider yourself unfollowed. Consider yourself unfollowed. Some girl said to me. I was devastated. Devastated I was. Not only did I have to lose the King of Pop, I had to lose this girl from following me.
I remember when you were bragging about it when you've got about 500 tickets. You said, I've got
Nuts.
2 for me in Fandango.
Yeah.
And I bought 498 to sell.
Yeah. Well, we bought 2 to go and see it and 2 to sell, and boy, we should have sold those. I was just going, no, we'll wait. We'll sell that.
Should have gone for the quick sale.
And then I turned on the news like,
That's actually quite selfish. You
I know it is.
You didn't give a stuff about him dying.
Well,
it was the ticket. It was the ticket sale thing.
Hey, listen, I'm not glad he's dead. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that. I'm not. And some people have gone, yeah, Jackson's dead. I'm not saying that at all. A man has died. And a man who's... everyone says, but the thing about the kids, he was proved innocent. He was proved innocent in a court of law, so that's that settled. But it is just... No one has said the phrase wacko jacko in the last 3 or 4 days, have they? No one has said that.
It's inappropriate, though.
It's inappropriate. It's inappropriate, but that's how everybody viewed him a week ago. A week ago on this show. If we'd done a phone in about Jackson, oh, wacko jacko, oh, he's bonkers, and now, oh, man, he's a genius. How is that? That's an amazing turnaround, isn't it? I'm not going to say anything appropriate.
You know that phrase, thou shalt not speak ill of the dead?
That's not a phrase.
Yes, it is.
Thou shalt not speak ill of the dead.
Yes.
That's not the 11th commandment. Thou shalt not speak ill of the dead.
You shouldn't speak ill of the... Okay, you shouldn't speak ill of the dead.
That's more like it, yeah.
Okay.
You're trying to make it sound biblical.
That's how the... Yeah, well, I tried to big up the phrase a bit, but that's how the news networks are dealing with it.
I don't buy that phrase either. When Steve Irwin died...
The only thing that surprised me is that there's been no news for 3 days.
It's just been him.
There has been nothing.
And he's just a pop singer who hasn't had a hit for 10 years. I mean, listen, I'm not knocking the fella, and I went out on the Friday and bought my wife a Jackson Greatest Hits, and we had a little moonwalk.
A little boogie.
Well, we blamed it on the boogie. That's what we think. We had a little boogie around the living room, listening to Jackson, and we were driving.
You don your white glove and sparkly jacket.
We were doing all of that stuff.
Sliding across the carpet.
But can we get some perspective? Can we get some perspective? You know, I had a frustrating journey. I was coming home from filming, and my wife, Fandango, texted me, said, Michael Jackson's had a heart attack. I was like, this is news. And then she said, I think he's going to die. And then I twittered, Jackson's had a heart attack. And someone twittered back, I think he's dead. So I'm in a car, right? And the car driver...
You didn't even have time to cry.
I didn't have time to cry. I was in this cab, right, and this cab driver was an idiot. He started off with Radio 4, which is my favourite thing to listen to on the way home. And then he tuned it to Absolute, and then he thought, no, that's not good enough. So then he went through LBC, a bit of Clive Bull I like. He ended up on Capital, right? I'm going, jeez, this is awful. And then I found out Jackson was dead. I'm going, can we tune it to either Radio 4 or LBC, because I want to get the news. He didn't know how to tune his radio in. He kept pressing... It was on FM, right? He kept pressing the button that made it go to medium wave. I'm going, no. And for 5 minutes, I'm going, something's happening, please.
He didn't know how to tune a radio.
He couldn't tune a radio in his car. In the end, I leant forward and I did it. Right, that's it. And we had Clive Ball dealing with it.
Bum Rush the Taxi.
I don't want to do it. Listen, the show isn't the Jackson show. This is as far as we get. I'm bad. I'm really, really bad. That's as much as we're going to do.
But stop grabbing your groin as well.
That's not my groin I'm grabbing. That's yours, my young friend. But it is just. Hang on, the thing isn't up here for me to press the adverts. There it is. It is just Jackson, you know. And I think we need some perspective. Hey, I'm talking to absolute
that sounds
listeners.
That sounds like the tribute album, Just Jackson.
The perspective. Don't say. I don't know any of the words. Let's just do the advert, shall we?
Iain Lee. It's about love and life. And live radio wrestling matches. Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
I am going to read this text out, then we'll move on. Going a bit too far with the Michael Jackson stuff. Well, Michael Jackson stuff, how have I gone too far? We tried to call this loser and they wouldn't answer the phone. I'm on Boyd's side. If you want to slag me off, come and do it on the air, for God's sake. Going a bit too far with Michael Jackson stuff. I don't really know by keeping a perspective on things. That's what that is. What song is this? I don't even know what this song is.
The Way You Make Me Feel.
Bitter baby, when you turn me on. It sings high, doesn't it? I can't. It's too high for me. The Merchant's on the is called in. Good evening, Merchant.
Good evening, Strange.
Yes. Can you believe the nerve of some of these cowards, Merchant?
I know.
Texting in their little snipes, they're not answering the phone when we call them, cow. If you want to call in, by the way, dear listener, 0330 123 1215, and you press button 1, and then we take your details, and then we call you back. That's how it works. We call you back. It don't cost you that much.
If you're going to make a statement against someone, at least have the balls to call in, please.
Well done, Merchant.
That's all I say.
All right, calm down. So, Merchant.
Aye.
Yes, you're on the air. What can we do for you?
I have a topic to contribute.
Oh, we've not thrown any topics out yet. It's 26 minutes past 10 and we have not thrown... By the way, you will be listening after 11 for the announcement, won't you?
Oh, definitely.
Good lad. OK. I don't want to, but yes, well, I say I don't want to worry people, but...
There's nothing to worry about, to be honest.
But it is quite worrying. Merchant.
Aye.
Your topic.
Yes.
Hang on 1 second.
Ramadama-ding-dong.
There we go, yes.
My topic is, if you had to have any superpower, what would it be and why?
Done it. Next.
You done the topic?
Yeah, I've done it about 3 times.
Really?
Yes.
All right, I'll continue my lecture on fat people.
Hang on 1 second. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Hello.
Hello, you're on the air.
Mr. Naughty.
It's Mr. Naughty.
Good evening, the naughty stranger.
Yes, OK, that's enough of that. Well, Merchant, thanks for calling. There we go. That's one.
I think Mr. Naughty was overexcited tonight.
Mr. Naughty was a little bit over. He couldn't even...
say anything.
Oh, man alive. Right, OK, so, what have we got? Oh, by the way, do you remember weeks and weeks ago I was trying to think of a band that I was thinking of that... Something to do with the American bit.
Yeah.
It was Snow Patrol.
It was Snow Patrol.
It was Snow Patrol. OK, these are topics, and these topics have all come from Davis's pen this evening. So, do you want to launch one? You want to launch one?
Yeah, why not?
OK, you launch one, go on.
Have you done anything in disguise? Have you done anything at all in disguise? What was it and why were you in disguise?
OK, where has that come from?
I don't really know. I was just thinking about... I think somebody was talking about fancy dress costumes, and then I thought that somebody was trying to disguise themselves.
I had to do something for... I won't even tell the story. It's not a story. Yes, OK, so disguise, OK. And do you want to throw another one out and then you can get these phone calls?
Yeah, all right. Have you ever been at a wedding? You know when at a wedding they said a couple getting married, would anyone object to this couple getting married? Have you actually ever been at a wedding where somebody's gone, no, they can't get married?
Can I tell you, I can tell you the response to both of these will be underwhelming.
OK.
OK, we'll see how it goes.
All right,
there we go. That's my little gift to Davis. I'm letting him set the agenda for this evening's show. 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number, should you wish to give us a call on those. Have you ever done anything in disguise, and have you ever been at a wedding where someone has objected to the couple getting married? And if you want to sing a Jackson song, I've got some karaoke Jackson here with me, then God damn it, why the hell not? Going a bit far with the Jackson stuff. There we go, look at that. Right, it's going to be an odd show tonight, because we started... I always find when we start a little bit late, it takes a while for me to warm up. Plus there's this.
Ramadama-ding-dong.
There we go, so that's going to keep us going throughout the night. After 11 o'clock, we will be making a big announcement that... will affect all of us in one way or another, shall we say. And still, I haven't got any songs queued up. Look at this, absolute balls. I do. In fact, I know the bosses will be listening tonight because they were listening to the stuff earlier, so... Let's get the song queued up. You're listening to Absolute Radio. Smoothly done as ever. Thank you. We've had a text here saying feel free to call me, and there's their number, so I'm going to give this person a call. It's if I can remember how you do this. Hang on a second, I hit that line there. There we go. I'm just going to make a phone call, David. Someone's texted in saying feel free to call me, so... I don't know who this person is, but we're going to give them a call and see what they've got to say for themselves. So I've usurped you, Davis. This person has jumped to the head of the queue. This could be an elaborate wind-up. We could get in very serious trouble for this.
Yeah, it's good text, though.
Yeah.
Hello, this is the operator speaking. The person you tried to call is currently unavailable. Thank you.
Well, that's not the operator.
When you've left your message, just hang up, or for more options, press 1 at any time.
Well, I just called you, and you told me to call you, and I've called you, and you didn't answer. So up yours! There we go, that's that sorted out. Let's see. Right, we've got some calls here. Well, we've got a call about one of your topics, Davis, from Paula. Good evening, Paula. Oh, jeez. Hello?
Hi.
Did you turn your radio off?
No. Oh, it's on the internet.
Yeah, no,
okay.
so I'm telling you to turn it off.
Turn the volume down.
No, turn it off, not down, off.
Off, okay. Right, we okay?
That's okay, Paula. What can we do for you this evening?
I was just wanting to ask Iain if his sarcasm has kind of taken control of his, kind of made it not work. But I can talk about Michael Jackson if you prefer.
No, hang on. So you want to ask Iain what?
If his sarcasm is inbred sarcasm,
yeah,
had possibly maybe made him not such a huge figure.
Right. So you want to? Let me just hang on. Let me just jot this down. So you want to ask Iain if his sarcasm?
If his sarcasm,
just jotting this down. Yeah. So okay.
If his sense of sarcasm has overwhelmed.
Okay. So hang on. Sorry. Sense of sarcasm.
No. Please, John.
No, I'm just jotting this down. I'm not being sarcastic. I'm just jotting this down so that when you go through to Iain, we know. Sense of sarcasm has overwhelmed.
His media profile.
Has his sense of sarcasm overwhelmed his media profile? Can I? What does?
Good though. Can you correct that for me? Surely?
No, because it doesn't actually make any sense whatsoever. That sentence. No. Has his sense of sarcasm overwhelmed his media profile?
It doesn't. If his sarcastic manner.
Okay, so let's start again. Let's cross that out. Hang on. His
sarcastic manner has underwhelmed his media profile.
Has his sarcastic manner underwhelmed his media career?
Profile. I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say? Like,
no, I don't. Hang on. So far we've had, has his sense of sarcasm, has it overwhelmed his media profile? Then you've changed it to, has his sarcastic manner underwhelmed his media profile?
Do you not get what I'm kind of trying to say? Not at all. You're really annoyed that you phoned me back now.
No, because listen, this will make great radio. But I just want to make it clear you know what you're saying, Paula.
Very sarcastic.
He is very sarcastic. That's part of his act. Yes.
And I feel that maybe that doesn't come across very well in the broadband media, like your Daily Mail and your media that are. What? Daily Mail. That's not even a word. I made up a word there.
Yes. I've got to ask for insurance purposes, Paula. Have you taken any drugs this evening?
No.
Do you? Can I just go through the checklist? Sorry. You've taken no drugs?
I have taken no drugs.
Okay. Have you had anything to drink this evening?
I have had 2 pints of lager. 2 pints of lager.
I think we can accept that. That's all right.
And a packet of crisps.
And a packet of... Were they beer-flavoured crisps, Paula?
They were pickled onion. They were delicious.
Oh, interesting. Smelly. And are you in any way unstable in the brain?
A bit insane in the membrane.
Bit insane in the membrane. So let me put down not funny. OK, well, I'll put you through to Iain now, and if you...
You should, really. I don't think I'm prepared. What questions should I be asking?
Well, you want to ask him, has his sarcastic manner underwhelmed his media profile?
OK, is that good? Does that sound OK? Is that legible?
Well, it doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, will you put it into a sentence that makes sense to you, then?
OK, how about something like, has being a dick ballsed up his career? Could you try that, Paula?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, we're going to put you through now. So
Thank you.
the question is going to be, sorry?
Has your sarcastic man that made you a dick?
No, it's not, no. Has being a dick ballsed up your career, Ian? That's what you're going to say, okay?
Okay.
Just going to put you through now. Hang on 1 second. Well, thank you for that, Merchant. Let's go to Paula. Good evening, Paula!
Hello.
Hello, Paula. What can we do for you?
I just wanted to ask Ian if him being a sarcastic bastard had underwhelmed his career in any
Okay,
way.
when I do put you through, Paula, if you could just watch your language.
Oh, sorry.
You won't be able to use that on the air.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, I'll fix it.
Okay, you can fix it. We're going to put you through now, okay?
Okay.
Here we go. Thank you very much, Merchant. Let's go to Paula. Hello, Paula. Good evening.
Hi, Ian.
Hi, Paula. What can we do for you tonight?
Has your sarcasm in any way inhibited your career?
Not in the slightest. Let's go to Alan Caddick. Good evening, Alan Caddick. Alan Caddick sent me a Twitter in the week. You calling me? You know the really bad swear word. He called
the F word and the C word.
He called me an effing C. I don't even know if I can say that.
I was in anger, Ian.
But why were you in anger and why were you directing it at
My
me?
mum wouldn't let me phone you last week.
Who wouldn't? Your mum?
Yeah.
Well, then your mum's an effing C, not me.
Anyway, but that was then, this is now.
No, apologise, Caddick. I'm assuming that silence is you thinking of an apology, is it?
I'm on my knees begging for forgiveness.
You're forgiven. You're forgiven, baby. OK, listen, I'm going to take some adverts. Come back to you in a second, Caddick. Caddick? Caddick?
Ian!
No, that's not right.
Ian Lee.
Ian Lee.
Absolute
Radio.
This is why I love doing this show, OK? Because people listen to it are idiots. Everyone listening to this show now is an idiot. And I'll give you an example of an idiot. Ed Cudlip has emailed in, right? Stupid name, stupid person. Listen to this email. Complaint, right? This Ed Cudlip has heard things that have not been said on the air. That's what he's done. He's heard things that have not been said. This is his email. How can you lower yourself to make fun of someone who has died from one of the most painful and frightening diseases of today to get a cheap laugh from a small minority of the listening audience who can only be as deranged as you? Right. Who have we made fun of, Davis, that's died?
We haven't made any fun of anyone who's died.
We've not made fun of Michael Jackson. We've not made fun. I've just putting
We
a
made fun of
perspective.
Paula, but she's still alive.
We made fun of Paula, but she's an idiot. We certainly didn't make fun of Farrah Fawcett Majors. I do think there was an inappropriate bum rush the show, and she died of anal cancer. But that was mere coincidence and was not in any way a joke at all. That wasn't a joke at all. That was one of those slips of the tongue. But, Ed, listen, I'm getting annoyed now. Call in, you muppet. How dare you accuse me of doing something as bad as that? And then, in an email, call in and tell me what you mean, Ed Cudlip, before I give out your email address to the world and they can all email you telling you what a muppet you are. I'm offended by that. What's wrong, Davis?
There's somebody saying, I am the person, call me.
Wow.
Is that the number you called before?
I am the person, call me. Yeah, that's the same
That's
one.
the same one,
No,
all right.
I'm not calling it out.
Do you want me to call it up?
Well, let's try it again. Hang on a second. I need to do it from here, don't I? Press that.
Yep.
No, press that.
Just press the box and just tap the number in.
I'm trying. There's no boxes coming up anymore. Oh, there we go. That's it. It's the same number. Okay, we'll try them again. Let's try.
There we go.
Ed Cudlip, you coward. How dare you accuse me of something I haven't done? Shame on you.
This could be Ed.
It's not me, Cudlip. Hello?
Good morning.
Hello, you're on the air.
Good morning.
Okay, who is this, please?
I am the person.
Right.
I eat people.
Okay, you've got 3 seconds to get interesting. 1, 2, 3. I think. Go on, what? Idiot, I can't be bothered. I'm not in the mood now. I'm in the mood now, Dave. And we've got to make the
big announcement.
What a way to bow out, ladies and gentlemen. What a way to bow out. Being complained at by Ed Cudlip. Ed Cudlip.
I think there's only one way to save this show.
Yeah. Caddick.
Line 12.
Caddick Mania. Caddick!
Hello!
People accusing me of a crime I did not commit, Caddick. I will not go down for this. I will... Exactly like the A-Team. I'm going to escape from a maximum security stockade and I'm going to live in the Los Angeles underground. And if you can find me, Alan, if you can find me, then maybe I can help you.
Oh, nice.
Excellent stuff. Always good. Always good.
Nice film there.
Yeah.
I hear we got a big announcement coming soon.
We have a big announcement coming after 11 o'clock, Alan. Hold on to your bottoms and your eyes and your legs and your whole bodies. Your what?
I've got a theory on why it
Oh,
could
okay. We can play the guessing game. What do you think the announcement's going to be?
I think the bosses of Absolute are not renewing the contract.
Oh, Alan,
And they've tied up Tim Shaw to go on Sunday night.
Nick Shaw. Well, Alan, be listening after 11.
Anyway.
Yes, anyway, with a smile on our faces, we return back to...
Another news.
Yes.
Angel's gone.
Yeah, I know. I met her this morning.
What do you think of her?
Absolutely bonkers.
She should have stayed in the house. I should have gone with a half-wit.
Yeah, no, half-wit's good. Hang on a minute, Alan, how have you turned this into the Big Brother debate?
I'm just giving my opinion.
I'll give you your opinion, shove it right in your eye. Now listen, these are shut up.
What did you look at?
Shut up, Australia. These are the topics. Have you ever done anything in disguise?
Yes, I have.
Ah, well, that deserves a...
Ramadan-a-ding-dong.
There we go. What have you done in disguise?
I've actually brought on a fake voice on the karaoke.
He's disguised his voice. He put on a fake voice. Can we hear your fake voice, Alan?
My name is Billie Jean of a movie scene. I said, dear man, how would you mean? I am the one with the dance in the floor on a round. What do you think?
I think this is the wrong music. I think it deserves this kind of music. Do it again, Alan.
My name was Billie Jean of a movie scene. I said, dear man, how would you mean? I am the one with the dance in the floor on a round.
And they called you up, did they call up Davros?
I am not a Dalek.
Oh, he's not a Dalek, ladies and gentlemen. He is not a Dalek. Okay, look at this.
Do you do any more songs, Alan?
Oh, man alive.
I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, will you do the man?
No, in the voice.
I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, will you do the man? When the bottle light, baby, Galileo.
Well, we've just entered the mind of a lunatic there, dear listener. Okay, we've done that. Let's go to line 15. Line 15. Good evening, Rachel.
Hello.
Hello, Rachel. You're live on the air. What more could anyone want? You following Blur and Neil Young. Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Super. I've got a topic for you.
Okay.
And I know you're not going to hark on about the Michael Jackson thing.
Yes.
But as his is really the second biggest death since Elvis in the music world.
Yeah.
Who in the next 10 years, say, will be the next one to affect the world like this has?
Well, it is a morbid topic, but I have been thinking, who else would, if they died, who would get such big...
Paul McCartney.
Yeah, McCartney. It would have to be McCartney. And we're not, but can I just say, because people will be hearing again something that we are not saying. We are not wishing ill of anyone. We are looking at the media phenomenon that has been the Michael Jackson news coverage, and we are saying asking who else could that apply to? Yeah, it would be McCartney. McCartney's the only person.
He's the only massive star left.
Like the world.
But no disrespect to Sir Paul.
Yeah.
But, like, someone of my age doesn't really appeal to me.
Well, yeah.
Jackson appeals to everyone. I mean, even my 10-year-old daughter and 6-year-old son.
No, you're wrong.
Michael Jackson.
You're wrong. Yes, Thriller sold more albums than anything else, but I think the Beatles have a bigger appeal than Jackson's music. I remember at the time, I was never a Jackson fan. I quite like some of his hits now. I can look back at them and say, hey, they're really good pop songs, let's enjoy those. But at the time, in the 80s and the 90s, I thought he was an idiot, and I was quite vocal in saying he was an idiot. So I don't think, whereas the Beatles, I think, have a wider base than Jackson. Do they?
I don't personally like the Beatles.
I don't personally like Jackson, though, so that's...
But you still recognise...
No, they all have their own taste.
Yeah, exactly.
But I do think what you said earlier about Jackson is right. There's too many hypocritical people come out the woodwork.
Oh, and the thing is, you watch, right, in a week or 2 weeks or a month, it will turn on its head. And all of the papers now that are doing their 25-page Jackson pullout, exclusive Jackson DVD, in 2 or 3 weeks' time, they'll be doing all the bad stories again. You know it. Oh, we found this. We've got pictures of Jackson with kids. We've got... It will all come out again. The same papers now that are banging on about him saying he was a genius will be saying what a dirty little man he was. It's all, it's all designed to make money. I'm getting on my high horse here. Listen to me, getting on my high horse.
Oh.
Rachel, we will. I don't think. I think only McCartney could have anything approaching the size of mourning that Jackson has had. He'd certainly get the media coverage in this country, definitely.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm sure he would.
Okay. Rachel, listen, thank you for that. If anyone else... I mean, there is no one else. There's no other. Springsteen wouldn't get it by a long, long way.
Ringo wouldn't get it either.
Ringo wouldn't get it. No. Christopher from West Wickham. Thomas Dolby wouldn't get it.
No, he wouldn't, would he?
No.
No, even I have to admit that.
Yeah.
But, I was just thinking about an idea for the show.
Oh, yeah.
Now, Arrested Development...
Is this an ongoing idea or one just for tonight?
Well, yeah, it could just be for tonight.
Okay, that works.
Right, Arrested Development, the TV show?
I do know it, yes.
What about having somebody on the line that narrates the show as it happens, like Ron Howard does?
Let me just think about that one second. Hang on a second. A narrator narrating the show.
Ian started contemplating Christopher from West Wickham's idea.
I've got it!
Ian gets Christopher from West Wickham's idea.
I think it's a brilliant idea, Christopher from West Wickham. Do you want to stay on the line for the whole show and narrate it?
Oh, there's a call to take.
West Wickham started thinking about Ian's offer.
I'm going to take a call straight to air, Christopher.
Ian, not knowing what to do with Christopher from West Wickham, decided to take a straight-to-air call.
Line 1, you're live on the air.
Oh, brilliant. Elton John would get as much publicity and all that as Michael Jackson.
He probably...
It's called The Show.
I'm positive.
He probably would, actually, wouldn't he? And he probably would. Thank you for that. Well, I cut him off there because he was Muppet. But yeah, Elton John...
He was a Muppet. Ian cut the caller off.
Yeah, it's not working, Christopher. I'm going to cut you off now.
It's actually a bit irritating.
There we go. I was hoping he would announce that in the thing. Kieran!
Ian.
Yes.
You alright?
I'm alright, mate. You sound miserable as sin again.
I know, I've got a headache, I'm knackered.
I've had a headache for 3 months.
Yeah?
Went to the osteopath yesterday.
What happened?
Still got the headache. Bob Dylan wouldn't get that. Bob Dylan wouldn't get the kind of coverage that Jackson's had at all. Whoever's just texted that in. Kieran, what can we do for thee on this evening?
Well, I've got a game.
Oh, game. Let's get some game music. Hang on a second. We want some game music. Let's try this. Okay, let's hear the game, Kieran.
You ever heard of the name game?
The name game? No, I haven't. How does this work? Sounds like a lot of fun.
Oh, really? Got to sort of name celebrities or famous people.
George Harrison.
Right, and then I'd have to do the next verse with a H.
Oh, okay. All right, well, let's play that. Go on. Can Davis play as well?
Yeah.
Okay, so go me, Kieran, then Davis, all right?
Yeah, and if you have it if I say Harry Hill, it goes back to you.
Why?
Because it's like double
H. Okay, all right. So, so what so the surname has to start with the... Okay, so the surname starts...
Yeah, so like if I said Thomas Edison...
Thomas Edison, wow, that's... Okay, yeah. I could say Ennio Morricone or Eric Estrada.
Yeah, and you've got 10 seconds to answer.
All right, Eric Estrada, it goes back to you, Kieran.
Or E.
If it's a double letter, the direction reverses.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay, so Ewan McGregor.
So, Davis.
Michael McIntyre.
Kieran.
Michael Schumacher.
Steve Davis.
Me?
Yeah, she'll go.
Dickie Davis.
Oh, this is back to me. Dave Davis, back to you.
Donald Dewar.
Who?
Donald Dewar, the former Scottish minister.
Okay, and is that what's the letter?
D, so it's back to you.
Oh, back to me. All right. Donald Duck, back to you in your face.
No, that don't count. That's a fictional character.
Shut your face. Okay, so we can't have fictional characters.
Yeah.
All right. Davy Jones, it's your go, Kieran.
Jermaine Jackson.
Back to me. What is going on? Jesse James, back to you.
Janet Jackson.
Ah! Joe Longthorne, Davis.
Larry Lamb.
Back to me. Linda Lusardi, back to you in your face.
Your face, talking of your face.
Oh, he's out! Kieran, it's just me and you. It's a head-to-head, but it's me and Kieran. OK, Kieran, you go first.
Zinedine Zidane.
What is that?
You've just knocked yourself out of the game.
You've sent it back to yourself. So that's Zed's,
All right,
is
then
it?
Zac Efron.
Zac Efron?
Yeah.
Elliot Smith?
Steven Spielberg. Oh, it's back to me. Sharon Osbourne.
Oliver Stone?
Simon Cowell.
At least said Colin Nelson, who I went to school with. That's no use, is it? Colin Powell!
P. Patrick Stewart.
Stephen King, the writer!
Kieran Duff. No, Kieran Dyer.
Dick Van Dyke.
V.
Well, is that a V? That's a D, I suppose. It's back to me, isn't it? I suppose.
I'll take the V on that.
Oh, yeah, it's a V. Go on.
Vinnie Jones.
Jason Donovan.
Yes, this game could get a little dull after a while.
Oh, he's out! It could get dull! And that's exactly what we used to defeat him there. I thought of something while we were playing that really boring game, and I can't think what it was.
I obviously red carded myself very early because it was so boring.
No, it's just because you're rubbish at playing the game, Davis. That's what that was. There is a big announcement coming up after 11 o'clock, dear listener, and I don't want to bring everybody down even more after the tragic news this week, but the news just keeps on coming. Make sure you're listening after 11. Thank you very much. Absolute Radio. Ta-ta.
Absolute Radio.
Ramadama Ding Dong, Ben Jones here, and this is the Iain Lee Show on Absolute Radio. Call him now, 0330 123 1215.
Yo, 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 Bum Rush the Show. This is Russ Williams. Call us on 0330 123 1215. Thank you.
Ramadama Ding Dong.
Hello. Hello. It's on there.
Ramadama Ding Dong.
Ding bong.
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 Ramadama Ding Dong.
Ramadama ding dong.
I'm touching my Ramadama ding dong.
Ramadama Ding Dong.
Yo, 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 Bum Rush the Show. This is Russ Williams. Call us on 0330 123 1215. Thank you.
Oh, Dr. Nolsar, I believe your bank account is having some problems. Possibly because you are away from the country or you are deceased at this very time.
Ramadama Ding Dong. Ramadama Ding Dong. Ramadama Ding Dong. Ramadama Ding Dong. Ramadama Ding Dong.
Iain? Iain? Oh, Iain? Are you there?
Ramadama Ding Dong.
Ramadama ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Ramadama ding dong, ding dong, dong.
Ramadama Ding Dong.
Iain Lee?
Yo, 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 bum rush the show. This is Russ Williams. Call us on 0330 123 1215.
I want to give all my love to the boys and girls, yeah. Give all my love to the boys and girls, yeah.
I'm about a ring bong, up yours.
Ramadama ding dong.
She said the morning thing, but I never think. But got the man and I'm on a band, they in my side. Oh, it's not even started yet. It's started yet. I don't know. I think it's started. Here we go. And again, here we go. She's 10 in the morning, the movie queen, but I've ever seen. She got me down by the dumbest scene, down inside. Gonna dance on the floor in the round. Oh! She go. I don't know the song. I don't know it. In the round. She gonna born and move the queen to the just like me. She gonna set up with everything by.
It's just random words, really, isn't it?
Man. Gonna dance on the floor in the round. Here we go. I know this bit. Here we go. Some people always tell me, be careful what you do. Don't go around breaking young girls' hearts. Someone doesn't do. Careful what you do. Don't care for what you do. Be careful what you do. Oh, Billie Jean is not my love. She's just a girl. And she says, gets way too high for you there. We're not even going to bother with that. Let's go to Vicky in Corner. Good evening, Vicky.
Hello.
Oh, this is for Missy. This is annoying Missy, apparently, so...
Ramadama ding dong.
There we go, and...
Ramadama ding dong.
That's going to get played all night till we're all puking Ben Jones out of our lungs, which I think we've all done at some... But the movie podcasts with Ben Jones, they were nice. They were fun back in the day. They'll be happening again now. There's everything that's going on. Anyway, Vicky, what can I do for you?
I just want to know what this news is, really.
Oh, I'm all out of breath. That's what the news is. I need a new heart. Okay, but we have been teasing you today. There is some very, very sad news. I have been doing this show on what was Virgin, is now Absolute since January of 2008. What's that? That's 18 months.
About that, yeah.
And it has been a lot of fun, and the listener figures have gone up, and then they went right back down, and then they've gone right back up again. But I'm afraid that all good things must come to an end, Vicky.
Oh, you're joking.
No, I'm not joking.
Really?
Very bad.
Yeah, seriously.
When?
It's his last show tonight.
What?
Davis is leaving the show.
Davis?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm going to be leaving the show.
Davis is leaving the show. He's leaving Good Ship Lee, and he's jumping ship, and he's going off to HMS Nick Shaw.
Oh, that's just heartbreaking.
It is a bit, isn't it?
It is, really. Do you know what? I saw a different side to Davis tonight as well, because...
I saw a different side earlier on in the evening.
Yeah.
I won't go into detail about that. I don't know how
We've
that
all
happened.
seen a different side to me.
Yes.
Oh, I'm going to miss you, Davis.
Oh, I shall miss you too, Vicky.
Well, no, let's not get carried away.
No, I will genuinely miss him.
Yeah, on the short podcast, Ian does a little tribute, which is, I mean, literally, it's short. It's perfect for the short podcast because it's. I mean, he barely struggled to get 3 words out.
But the new producer is going to be Eloise, although when I mentioned it to her yesterday, she didn't know.
Let's not... Can you dump that?
No, it's out there. No, I'm not dumping that. Listen, that's what I've been told. That's what's happening, isn't it? That's what's happening, isn't it?
I think it is.
Well, it is now. If it isn't, then I want to know who it is before I start coming in next Sunday, because if it's not someone I like, I'm walking. That's all I can say. Huh? Sorry, Vicky?
You have a diva hissy fit.
Well, if it's not someone I like, yeah.
Oh, well, good for you.
I like Eloise. She can come and do it. If it's someone else, I'm going to keep my Sundays to myself and have a life again. That's what I'm going to do, for God's sakes. But so everyone that phones up has to do a tribute to Davis at some point.
Well, Davis, I love you, and I will miss you always.
I wish I could say the same.
There we go. Hey, Caddick.
Ian, I've just heard my news. Shocker.
Shocker
Caddick,
indeed.
it means a lot to me, that.
I'm sure it means a lot to you. We're losing a good man, playing the plus side, and Leeds will have Eloise on a Sunday night.
Yeah, that's what we're aiming for. That's what I've been told is happening, so that must be a fact, Caddick. That must be a fact. Hang on, you've been on already, haven't you?
Yeah, that was my normal call, dude, but the news was so big, I'll just have to call again.
Okay, well, I'm glad you've called, Caddick. God bless you.
Okay.
Davis, it's your last show, but don't skimp. Get those calls. Come on, rack them up.
Come on, rack them up, Davis.
The one with the triangle on it?
No, the other one. Get the other one. Caddick, anything else? Caddick? There we go. It's the show has got a new catchphrase almost by accident. Aspie.
Hello.
Hello, Aspie.
Hello, Ian. Well, I was going to talk about the Michael Jackson death, but then I thought, well, everybody's talking about that, aren't they?
I wasn't even going to mention it at all, but but you know, I was going to be the first show on the broadcast media not to mention it, but then suddenly I did, and
It's like there's a big elephant in the room, isn't it, really?
There's a big elf where?
A big elephant in the room.
There is a big elephant in the room, you know, and it's just... But also, people are hearing things that I'm not saying. I've been accused of being offensive. And
yeah, I've heard that. It's ridiculous.
I've not made any jokes about it, you know what I mean? It's just, hey, listen, and also, everyone's not as moved as the news would have us believe, you know? It's not... Anyway, that's by the by. So...
Anyway...
Yes, boss?
I'd just like to confirm, because I'm unfortunately friends with Paulie.
Oh, you sound like Paulie.
Don't tell me that.
You do sound like... I saw a video of Paulie today. Man, I didn't realise he was quite so rotund. He's a big lad, isn't he?
Well, he did lose a lot of weight. He went all gaunt and like a Tim Burton character, but
now
I suppose he's gone rotund again.
You do sound very much like him. Yes, anyway, so you're friends with Paulie, who, for those who don't know, he's a regular idiot caller to this show.
He's a idiot, isn't he?
He's an absolute muppet, yes.
Well, he's told me that you've got a live gig going on in London on the 7th of July.
On the 7th of July, yes.
And I'd just like to, because I'm going with him, and I'd just like to confirm that this is, because I haven't listened to your radio show for a while.
Yeah.
And I'd just like to confirm that is actually happening, and he's not like...
Well, it is happening, but if you
have... into coming on some bobbing holiday or something.
It is happening, but if you haven't got tickets, you won't get in.
Well, I have, because he's got them, apparently.
Okay, it is happening, July the 7th. I warn you now, it's gonna be rubbish. And that's not me being all coy and modest, and it's actually going to be rubbish.
Well, it's going to be a lot better than what I'd be doing anyway, so...
What would you normally be doing? What would you normally be doing at 9:30 on a Tuesday night?
Probably just lying on my bedroom floor like I am now.
Man!
With an elephant in the room.
Yes, with a big elephant in it. Was when I booked this tiny theatre that holds like 12 people, okay? The idea was for me to get off my backside and do a lot of work and put on a really good show. And then I've just been really busy, so I've not, but there will be special guests in it.
Can we confirm who these special guests are, or is it a secret?
Barry from Watford's going to be in it.
Right, okay.
And Verinda's going to be in it.
Oh, right. Is it a stand-up show, or is it like a singing, dancing minstrel show?
It'll be a singing, dancing minstrel show.
That's amazing. That doesn't sound rubbish at all.
No, I know, but... okay, it's going to be songs, there's going to be music, there's going to be videos, and there's going to be games.
Is there going to be a unicycle?
There could be, if you wanted.
Can I bring one?
Aspie, bring a unicycle, my friend. If I see you in the audience with a unicycle, you can come up on stage and do some unicycling. How's that?
That's amazing. I need to get a unicycle and learn to ride one.
And then you get your debut in London's West End.
Yeah.
Aspie, I'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing by the sound of things.
It's going to be absolute pony. Absolute pony. Hang on a second. What's this? Yes, Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Hey, that joker off the radio, he ruined my life, Ian. He's going to ruin yours, pal.
No, mate, you ruined my life when I saw you naked.
He got unicycle. He can barely even ride.
Are you coming down on the 7th?
On my balls.
Where are the bits when you want it? I've lost a bit of you doing...
No, it seems to have vanished.
Well, put that back on. That was...
I'll find it, don't worry,
where's
I'll
that
find it,
gone?
I'll find
That's, that would have been hilarious to have done. Let's go to... Khaled!
Hey,
man, how's it going?
How are you?
Yeah,
not too bad. Listen, I noticed something, right?
Yes,
around
Carl.
the start of the show, I noticed something suddenly fell into place for me, right?
Okay, let's hear what it is, yes.
Basically,
Yes.
this show is very much similar to the Danny Baker show.
Okay, very similar, yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It is. It's basically modelled on it, or I mean, I don't know if you listen to it, but... And I'm not saying that is a good thing, because I don't particularly like...
Oh, no, Danny Baker's one of the greatest on the radio there is at the moment, yes.
No,
when I've been
rubbish,
listening to him in the week, then my show is a little bit more like him, yes, and I've been listening to him this week, yes.
It's not... I don't think it's good at all. It's
Okay.
another show that's notoriously about nothing, yeah?
Okay, well, you're wrong, but carry on, Khaled.
Well, that's it. I
Yeah.
think he's overhyped. He's overrated.
Well, there's no hype about Danny Baker at all.
Oh, he's overhyped by people like you.
No, because he's brilliant.
But he's not. I mean, it's just kind of dull, you know?
Okay.
But anyway, that was it. I mean, take that as you will, right? But I do find the two shows quite similar.
Well, you know what you can do?
Yeah.
You can shove it up your backside and get stuffed.
Neck.
You can shove it up your backside. You can shove it up your backside and get stuffed.
All right, just press. All right, fair enough. I'm
Go on.
pressing the button.
Go on, bye.
Pressing the button.
Press it. Idiot. There we go. That's sorted out. Oh, let's have some of this, shall we? I like this. 0330 123 1215. Iain Lee, Absolute Radio. Ta-ta.
No, that's not right.
Iain Lee.
Iain Lee.
Absolute
Radio.
OK, let's not mess around. We've got Sir Iain McKellen on the line. Good evening, Sir Iain.
Hello, dear boy.
Hello, sir. How are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
Listen, Sir Iain, we have had a few people suggesting that you may not be the real Sir Iain McKellen. Could you prove it somehow?
Balderdash, who has made these claims?
We've just had some emails and some texts from people saying, I don't think that's the real Sir Iain McKellen. So could you just do something to I know it is, but if you could do something to prove
Okay,
it.
well, my birth name is Ian Murray McKellen. I'm 5'11". I was born on the May 25th, 1939 in the town of Burnley in North England.
That's enough fact for me, boss. What can we do for you, Sir Iain?
Well, you know, I saw on your Twitter webpage that you had bad news, and I thought for a moment, oh my God, he's not going to be on the radio anymore. But you are, so it's all marvellous.
It's Davis is jumping ship and going elsewhere.
I spoke to him about it, and you know, I feel I've missed out on not getting to know him better, because when I've usually phoned in, it's dear Eloise who is there.
Yes, he has been taking a lot of time off recently, hasn't he? Maybe that's part of it, anyway. Well, onwards and upwards, sorry, and onwards and indeed upwards. It must be the same for you if you were ever to stop working with Jean-Luc Picard. What's his name?
Oh, well, you know, I tell you, working on our play, Waiting for Godot together, has been the most fun I have had in a long time.
Maybe you can help me. I went and saw a play the other week, and I didn't understand it. It was called Phaedra. It was at the National Theatre, starring Helen Mirren.
All right.
I didn't have a clue what was going on.
She's a marvellous actress. Well, you know...
She is a marvellous lady, yes.
I tell you, dear boy, some plays, I agree with you completely. I go and I think, what is happening here? What am I actually watching?
Am I not meant to understand some plays?
Well, you know, half of them, I don't think you are.
Right,
I think, you know, these playwrights are given money, they write it down and go, I'll just put anything on the paper.
Yeah. Absolute nonsense, isn't it?
That's it. You know, I mean, the Waiting for Godot is just about two fellows standing around on stage waiting for a man called Godot to turn up.
I thought it was pronounced Godot.
I've always pronounced it Godot.
Well, far be it from me to correct one of the country's finest actors. I do apologise.
Well, you know, my ex-partner, Sean Mathias, is the stage director, and he's never corrected me.
Really? Well, no, in that case, sir, I have my humblest of apologies.
No, it's fine. But, you know, he's always one to correct me. He always tells me I pull funny faces when I act.
Yes. No, well, that's acting, isn't it?
Well, that's what I said to him.
Yeah.
That's what I said to him.
Well, Serene, it's always a pleasure.
Yes, you too, dear boy.
Best of luck.
Yes, and you. I'm glad you are not leaving, and commiserations once again to David.
Commiserations indeed. Take care, sir. Ta-ta.
You too, dear boy.
There we go. Coming after Guns N' Roses, we have two answer phone packages to play out this evening. The first one, from I've not heard it yet, I'm looking forward to. It's someone who doesn't really like the show. We'll have that after this. Absolute Radio. Yeah, baby. So So, if you call in tonight, you have to say one nice thing. I know, I do what do. If you call in tonight, you have to give us one memory of Davis's time here. But we're going to play... We've got 2 answer phone packages this evening. If you want to phone up and leave a message on the answer phone because you're too shy to call in, please do. You can do that any time. You can do it now, you can do it any time during the week. It's the same number, 0330 123 1215. Listen to Russ Williams give the options. We think it's option 3. It might be 4, it could be 5. We don't know. It changes. We think it's option 3. You press that, then you leave a message on the answer phone. Now, we'll be playing the normal package a bit later on, but I was very excited to hear that there's... I've not heard this yet. Apparently this is a rant from... Who is this? It's a woman who doesn't like the show, is it?
I think her name's Rosie.
It's all one message?
It's all one message. It just went on and on.
Man, I can't wait to hear this. Here we go. This is our gift to you, dear listener. This is Rosie.
Hello, Ian. My name's Rosie. I've been listening to Now Absolute Radio for about 10 years now. I'm not too scared to call your show, but I have tried several times this evening, but obviously can't get through. You're obviously far too busy. I've spoken to Martin Collins. I've spoken to Jeff. I haven't had the pleasure of speaking to Leona as yet, but anyway, what I'm basically saying is, all the proper DJs on this very, very, very good radio show, and your show is absolute drivel. You don't play any decent music. You're the worst sort of DJ of the kind that I'm surprised that Absolute Radio is playing that, because you just talk a lot, basically. You talk a lot. You're full of your own self-importance, and you talk and talk and talk about a lot of drivel. Not that I don't mind a bit of toilet humour and stuff, I'm from Yorkshire, I quite like a bit of fun about that sort of thing. I mean, Jeff talks about that quite a lot, but you're just not clever with it, are you? It's just rubbish. And anyway, I just heard tonight, the reason I'm really particularly ringing tonight, because this is the only second time I listened to your show, and it's sad that I am, really, but anyway, there you go. There's reasons for that, but I listened to your show, and I heard that you'd upset somebody, obviously a much better DJ than you are. Russ Williams, and you played a practical joke on him, and maybe he's going to, he's made a complaint, and, maybe you might be sacked tomorrow. I sincerely hope you are. Your show's rubbish. You need to move over to something like Capital Radio or Radio 1 or one of those other lesser stations, and basically get off this show. That's all I've got to say. You want to ring me back, you got my number. Of course, you won't broadcast it on air because you're too scared to do that, but I'm not too scared to speak on air about you if you want me to. Anyway, goodbye. Oh, did you get my name by my name? My name's Rosie, and I think you are Ian Lee, but anyway, you're rubbish. I don't know. I can't think of anybody worse to follow. A really, really great DJ. Oh, yeah, Chris Tarrant. He was the person that made me stop listening to... No, Chris Tarrant was a good DJ. Well, he wasn't a bad DJ. Anyway, whatever. But the person who made me stop listening to Capital Radio many moons ago was Johnny Vaughan. But you're lower than him, so I reckon that's about as big an insult as you can get. Anyway, take care. No real feeling or anything to you. I'm sure you're a very nice person, really is. Really, it's just a crap radio show. Okay, goodbye.
Well, my mum loves me. That much is true. My mum definitely loves me. I feel hurt by Rosie's...
I think we don't have a number.
No, she's saying, Rosie, we don't have your number. The system doesn't work like that, you stupid woman who can barely string a sentence together with your ill-thought-out, nonsensical argument that makes no sense and ended about 2 minutes before you had the guts to put the phone down, you stupid woman.
It may have been the same person who called us cretins over the text, but spelt cretins wrong.
I didn't understand what she was saying. I played a practical joke on someone.
Yeah.
I didn't understand what that was. And I don't do toilet humour. We don't, very rarely do we touch on poos and wees. It doesn't matter if we do.
She likes toilet humour, but we've got to get it right.
Because she's from Yorkshire.
Of the correlation
But
there.
very rarely do we do poos and wee-wees. We don't do that.
No.
We don't do that. Rosie, oh, my love.
Every so often you do fart in the studio, which is nice.
Yeah, but I don't mention it. Yeah. Rosie, my love, and I know you are listening to the show this evening, do give us a call. Also, I don't get her thing. She phoned up, but she couldn't get through.
That's not true either. We don't have any calls.
Dear listener, we never have that many calls that they don't get. They all get answered at some point, unless they have a little red triangle by them saying, do not answer because this is some sort of sexual deviant. OK. She was confused about whether she liked Chris Tarrant. I wasn't a big fan of Chris Tarrant on the radio, but he had like millions and millions of listeners.
Can't argue with
You can't argue with the figure. I always find it very dull and very old-fashioned and very lazy, but millions and millions of listeners. Rosie's obviously from an older generation. I'm guessing she's in her 50s or 60s. And Rosie is afraid of things that are a little bit different, that require a little bit of thought. Yes, I do talk, Rosie, and it may sound like drivel, but I think if you analyse it and actually listen to the words and the sentences that are being said, there's a little bit more to it than you think. You're doing what the lazy listeners used to do at LBC, and you are just hearing the superficialities of what I'm saying and assuming it is a kids' show for kids when it is much, much more than that. Rosie, if you are listening, my love, we wouldn't give out your phone number on the air, not because we're afraid to, because it's against the law, and I do abide by the laws of the radio. Barry from Watford.
Hello there, I'd like to help out Rosie. She likes the toilet humour, I understand.
She does, yes, she does, Barry. Yes, have you got some for her?
Well, have you got any music I could maybe make something up? She might enjoy it.
So you want some kind of sort of rude sort of music, do you?
Bawdy
okay.
music.
How about this? Any good?
No, too fast.
Okay, let's try...
Something that sounds like a toilet in some way.
Oh, hang on a second, this? That sounds like Big Jobs,
okay,
doesn't it?
Here we go.
Here we go.
So I can hear it.
Oh.
I went to the toilet. I did
Sorry, Barry, you got to...
That's for Rosie. It's not necessary for everyone's taste.
So you want to sing along to this, do you?
Yes.
Okay, do you want to sing to that or something else? Let's stick with that, okay.
I've not thought it out very well, but go on.
Okay, we go.
Here we go. Oh, there's still the introduction, Rosie.
All right, we'll start again. Here we go. We're starting again. Here we go. Start again. Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go, Rosie.
Here it comes. Here we go. After this one.
No, it's still the introduction.
Yeah, after this one. Here we go.
All right, Rosie.
Here we go for Rosie.
I'd just like to say to Rosie, I've done a bird. I'd just like to say to Rosie, and I done away. I did a poo, then I done away in the toilet, you see. Is that any good, Rosie? Then I blew off and...
Well, thanks for that, Barry.
Well, I hope that's gone some way, Rosie. All the best, my darling. Night.
Oh, Khaled, you're back on the line, are you?
Yeah, a very appropriate time. I mean, break it down for me. Analyse it for me. How was that funny? It wasn't... Actually, it wasn't dull, right? Danny Baker's not dull. Sorry, it's ego-driven.
Let's go back to Danny Baker again, yes?
Yeah, no, it's not dull. You're not. It's just ego-driven.
This kind of radio has to be driven by ego, Khaled.
Well, well, it doesn't have to shine through so much. And as I say, tell me what about the last 2 minutes was funny.
An old man singing songs about number twos. Doesn't get any better than that, does it?
Exactly.
Iain Lee. It's about love and life. And live radio wrestling matches. Iain Lee on Absolute Radio.
I don't even know what this song is. I spent $7.99 on a Michael Jackson karaoke CD. Can you believe it? I don't even know. Joey, do you know what song this is? Oh, hang on, Joey.
Can't tell this from here.
Can you hear it?
No, not very well. It's a bit crackly.
Well, you're a bit crackly. This is.
Well, it's you that's crackly.
It's you that's crackly? You crackly, shove it right up your butthole.
You keep wanting to put things up people's bottoms tonight, Ian.
I do, actually. I've said that quite a few times, haven't I? There's something Freudian about that. It's a Freudian slip. I mean, Freudian slip there is the thing. Joey, what do you want?
Well, I'll tell you what, you've reminded me why I don't ring you up anymore.
Yeah, it's all about ego, isn't it? It's all ego.
You're too busy. Now it takes too long to get on.
Yeah, well, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I know you've been waiting for half an hour. I did mean to come to you earlier, but we had to play Rosie having a whinge, so... Stop, anyway, you're whinging now.
You never got to a point, Ian, actually. I didn't know if I could hear that again.
No, well, we can certainly play that again. Hey, don't forget to download the long and the short podcast this week, because there's we record bonus material, Joey.
I always record the podcast.
Good, we do the extra stuff at the start and the end of both podcasts. Joey's gone, he's just gone there. What's that? I don't know what happened there, he got excited. Hang on, let me try and I can call him back, hang on a second. Call detail, hang on a minute, I can do this. Phone book. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. Hang on. Davis, do you know what song this is?
Is it Man in the Mirror?
No, that's I'm talking to the man in the mirror. Mm-hmm. By the way, you've just changed Max's name. Don't you keep the rock star names as they are, please. That's their rock star names. That's what they're for. Let's try it. Oh, Joey's calling. I'm calling him. He's calling me. Joey!
Hello, yeah, I don't know what happened there.
You bottled it. That's what happened.
Bottled it. That's not happening on my end.
Yeah, there we go. What?
Anyway, I'm ringing up for a serious point. Can we have a little sing-along for Davis at the end of the show?
Yeah, what would you like to sing?
I don't know, a bit of Mary Hopkins, Those Were the Days.
Those were the days, my friend, we thought...
We hope they never... Well, they will.
No, I'd see what, actually, I was going to play this later. I'm going to play this now. I have put together a little package of some of Davis's greatest bits, you didn't know I was doing this, Davis. This is some of Davis's greatest bits from the last 18 months. This is for Davis.
Mama say, mama sa, mama kusa. Mama say, mama sa, mama kusa.
That's it. That's all I could find. That's all I could find. Joey, we'll see what we can do maybe a little bit later on. It's Cliff Richards, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it is Man in the Mirror.
Yeah, it is.
It is, okay. Cliff Richards.
Hi.
Yes. Can you sing a bit of Man in the Mirror, Cliff?
If you want to make the world a better place,
you better take yourself and make a change.
But I prefer Billie Jean.
Here's a veiled insult. Look, it's a compliment, but it's not. But this is a text. Rosie is a foolish, brain-dead old witch. I bet she liked that Nickelback track. You and Chris Moyles are the only good radio shows around. He gives with one hand, kicks me in the balls with the other. That's that. Cliff Richards, what do you want? If it's vodka, I ain't got any.
I've given up the vodka.
Oh, so what are you on now? The spirit, the bit of whiskey, Jack Daniels?
No, just beer will do.
Just beer. That's all right, because it's not such a dirty hangover in the morning. Yes.
That's a preference, but I'll drink Stella. It's no problem. Expect Stella. Kronenberg.
I don't understand a word he's saying. Oh, you're saying the names of beers. Well done. Oh, by the way, if you want to call in, dear listener, the lines are very, very empty. 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. So, Cliff.
Yes, Lindsay.
What can I do for thee?
Well, that Rosie woman.
Yes.
I mean, was she having a laugh, or was she actually being serious?
She was a genuine show hater.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean...
It hurts. Hey, listen, man. I'm a human being. Yeah, I'm talking now. Shut up. I'm a human being, okay? And when people criticise Cliff, it hurts. I go home and I cry into my pillow.
Do you really?
No, I couldn't give a stuff. I couldn't give a stuff. I can pay the mortgage. I'm happy. What I'm doing is bloody good. If she doesn't know it because she's an idiot.
Oh, Mark, why is she listening to it?
Oh, shut up, Wookie. I can't hear Ian.
Yes, well, I can't. Anyway. Oh, hang on a second. Is he called back in, Davis? Is he line 15? Is that... is he... Really? Okay, we might have... okay.
I'll tell you what, Ian. I've got a really good idea for how you could liven the show up a bit.
Oh, okay. Does it cut you off immediately? No?
Well, no, that wasn't actually the first idea. That was number 3.
Okay.
Number 1 is get a ventriloquist on.
Yeah, this isn't Archie Andrews in 1946. The public aren't as stupid as they used to be.
I wouldn't be too sure about that if I were you.
Maybe he's got a good idea.
Well, let's face it, when the BBC started up, the newsreaders and announcers had to wear evening dress on the radio.
Yeah, I know they did in the old days, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
People were well stupid. It's, hang on a second.
Yes. Yeah, well, perhaps they were just a little bit more naive. I mean, let's face it, he's had 80 years of broadcasting since that. You start off with evening dress, then you get to ventriloquism, and then you end up with you.
Yeah, well, exactly. Hang on a second. I'm just making a phone call. Hang on a second.
Okay, fine.
Cliff, Max, stay there.
Hello?
Hello, this is Iain Lee. You're on the air. And he bottled it. He bottled it. I'm just phoning up because he sent a text in that said, the lines are empty because you are crap. What happened to music? Go Rosie. So I thought I'd give him a call. And let's just give him one more call just to see, because maybe he didn't quite know what's going on. Hang on a second. Let's just you still there, Max?
Because he's got me on hold.
No, I'm talking to you. Can you hear me? Max? Max?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, fine. I'm not, I'm all with Boyd on this. Don't send in sniping little texts, then run away. Listen, I'm happy to let anybody come on this show and criticise me and the show, but come on, have the balls to do it. You won't answer.
Welcome to the
No.
service.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm tempted to let your phone number run out, young man, but I'm not going to give him the satisfaction of leaving a message, because that's, what a coward. What a coward.
Well, at least he could... Hello?
Hello, yeah, I'm talking to you now.
Right. At least he could... Yeah, you're right. He should tell you to your face that if he thinks your show's rubbish.
Well, exactly. Phone up. Oh, here we go. And there's another one. Hang on a second. I'm not in the mood for this today, Max. Hang on a second.
How are you going to see?
Shut up, woman. I'm trying to dial a number.
That was Wookie. That was Michelle.
Oh, balls this up. Hang on. Tell her to keep quiet, because I'm trying to do a number.
Be quiet. He's trying to do a number. Dial a number.
All right.
All right.
I'll be sorry.
Perhaps I better take you off loudspeaker.
Here we go. You're rude, boring, and obnoxious. No wonder people think you're total crap. Is another call. Let's hover over the dumb buttons, because I suspect this may be a swearer.
Hello?
Hello, yeah, this is Iain Lee. You're on the air.
Yeah, my message says it all. I was tuning in for Alan Lake.
Yeah, no, Alan Lake doesn't... that shows how stupid you are, my love. Alan Lake doesn't work here anymore, and he never did this slot anyway. What's your name?
Why should I tell you?
Because it's just polite common courtesy, that's all.
All right, my name's Marina.
Okay, Marina or Narina?
Marina.
Marina.
M-A-R-I-N-A.
Okay, let me just write that down. M-A-R-I-N-A. Okay, that's brilliant, Marina. Okay, so why don't you like the show?
I just think you're boring, rude, and obnoxious. I mean, how can you tell someone to, when people have the right to speak, you can tell them to shut up?
Because people don't have the right to speak on my show. It's my show. Coming on this show is not a right. It is a gift. It is a privilege. That is why I can tell people to shut up. And I tell idiots to shut up, Marina. I tell idiots...
free speech.
There is no such thing as free speech, baby. How old are you? You're quite young, aren't you?
I'm 25.
You're 25. Okay. Well, in that case, you're very, very naive for 25. You should know by now, my love, there is no such thing as free speech.
Do not call me my love. Do not patronise.
There is no... I am patronising...
Call me by my name.
I am patronising you because you are an idiot. There is no such thing as free speech, particularly not on the radio.
Entitled.
No, they're not.
Everyone is entitled to talk.
No one is entitled to talk on my show except me. I say what goes. I make the rules.
Then why do you have people... Why do you call people?
Because it's a phoning show, you stupid woman. It is a phoning show.
Do not talk to me like that.
I am talking to you like this, Marina, because you are what is known in the trade as an idiot. Your argument is ill thought out. You can't even spell properly. You've done a sneaky, cowardly little text. Where's the guts in that? It's a phoning show. Why not phone in and say it's crap? Or here's a suggestion.
I haven't got guts. I wouldn't have picked up this number.
No, respect to you for answering that. You have got my respect there. Here's a suggestion, Marina.
I beg your pardon?
Here's a suggestion, Marina. Don't listen. Huh? How's that for revolutionary? If I hear a show on the radio I don't like, I don't send a cowardly, obnoxious, rude little text. I don't send an email. I switch off and listen to something that I like. How about that for revolutionary thinking?
God, you just stoop to the lowest levels, Iain. You really do. You know, I'm free to give my opinion.
No, you're not, but Marina, you are free to give your opinion, but can you not see that you've done it in a very cowardly way by sending a text in? Do you not see that? And do you not see that you are wrong, that there is no such thing as free speech, especially not on the radio? Do you see that? Because if you don't see that, then you are a fool.
Okay, well, we'll agree to disagree.
No, we won't agree to disagree, because what I am saying is fact. You cannot disagree with facts unless you are an idiot.
All right, put that out to, I dare you to put that out to all your listeners.
Put what out? Tell me what
Free speech is basically what we're entitled to.
On the radio?
Yeah. If we want to put our opinions out there regarding your show, we can do that.
Wrong. Free speech. I tell you why free speech doesn't exist on the radio. We'll talk about the radio specifically, because I don't think you can handle bigger concepts, okay? Have you heard of an organisation called Ofcom?
I beg your pardon?
Have you heard of an organisation called Ofcom?
Yes, I know a lot about Ofcom, thank you very much. I'm a media student.
Oh, she's a media student. OK, well, then you are going to fail your course miserably, and I laugh at you for taking up a silly course. So what do you know... Marina.
I don't think so, considering all my grades are the highest grades ever achieved throughout 3
Marina,
years.
the highest grades ever. OK, let's see how that... Let's see...
I've actually been given placements within the industry.
Have you got a job? Have you got a job? Have you got a paid job? Have you got a paid job in radio?
Actually.
Doing what?
I have.
Doing what?
I'm a beauty therapist as well.
No, I asked you. Listen to the question, Marina. This is where...
Have I got a paid job? Yes, I do.
What was the question?
You asked me if I had a job.
I asked you if you had a paid job in radio.
No, I don't.
OK, well then, so I'm one up on you. But what do you know about Ofcom?
Ofcom, they're the regulating body.
OK. The very fact that there is a regulatory body means that there is no such thing as free speech. I cannot say the F word, I cannot say the C word, I cannot libel somebody. That means there is no such thing as free speech. Already, with those those simple rules, free speech...
Not for you, but for your listeners there is.
No, my listeners cannot say the F word or the C word, and they cannot libel people. That is against the laws of Ofcom and against the laws of the land. So that in itself proves there's no such thing as free speech on the radio.
Well, I'm having free speech now. I'm giving you my opinion.
No, you're not. You're not having free speech.
I didn't say, I was talking about swearing. I was saying, I was giving my opinion.
No, Marina, you were talking about free speech. Now, free speech means you can say anything at all. And you can't...
I did. I spoke my mind.
No, but you can't say anything at all. You can't say the C word. Let's use that as an obvious...
Who would use that? It's the most derogatory word ever.
OK.
You don't use that word unless you are an absolute chav and have no manners.
OK, but you're not seeing the point, and this is what's scaring me, the fact that you may at some point do something in media. You won't. You're going to keep on doing beauty therapy, and best of luck to you in that. But you're saying there is free speech. You're saying there is free speech, OK? Free speech would mean you can say anything you want to say, right? That's what free speech means, doesn't it? Can we agree on that basic?
OK, we'll agree on that basis.
OK.
I'm quite tired and I do really want to go to bed.
OK, so we agree that free speech means you can say anything, OK? But you'd agree with me that you can't libel someone on the radio. You'd agree with that, wouldn't you?
Yes.
OK.
OK, I'm going to just say...
So that means... No, you're going to say yes because you're losing the argument.
I'm not losing the argument.
But Marina, you are.
Tired.
You've just agreed with me. There is no such thing... You agreed with me. You can't say what you want to say on the radio.
To a degree, yes.
OK, so I've won that argument. Thank you, Marina. That wasn't so bad, was it?
No, I said to a degree. I didn't say completely.
No. You can't have degrees of free speech. There is free speech or there is not free speech. Those are the two options you've got. There are no shades of grey in this. There is the black, there is the white. There is free speech, there is no free speech. OK?
You can say what you want to say, Iain, but,
Jesus,
I'm standing by what I'm saying.
But what you're saying is wrong, Marina. What you're saying is wrong. I'm speaking fact. I am speaking fact.
OK, talk to your producer and ask him his opinion.
Davis. OK, well, ask Davis. Davis, free speech... He's on the phone now. Davis, free speech, does it exist in the radio, yes or no?
Not really.
Thank you very much. Marina, thank you very much. Keep listening, Marinas, I know you will.
I'm not going to. I'm switching you off now. Bye-bye.
Well done. Is she going to hang up? Put the phone down. She put the phone down.
She's going to miss Triple M.
Fantastic. Oh, I'm loving it. This is a good show tonight. This is a bloody good show. Oh, my juices are fired up now. It's a Bruce Springsteen, shall we? Oh, this is one of the best. I'm arguing with beauty therapists who are doing media degrees. Oh, it's wonderful.
Absolute Radio.
Very excitingly, the last hour of the show, with Davis here, you've moved into the studio with me.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not that microphone.
Strange, Mike.
It's not that one. Oh, is it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Well, speak into it then.
Talk into it.
Lift it up. Come on.
There we go.
Oh, microphone etiquette. I love arguing with thick people.
Yeah.
It's the best. Hang on, I'm going to gain you up. Let me gain you up to 5. Try that.
Gain me
there
up.
We go, man. That's better. I'm going to gain you up a couple more, actually, because I still quite can't. There we go. That's beautiful. I love arguing with thick people, and she was spectacular. And the beautiful thing is, Marina is still listening right now. Good evening, Marina.
I'm pretty certain that's going to be on the short podcast as well.
Oh, man. Do download the Long and the Short podcast, either from iTunes or from absoluteradio.co.uk/Iain Lee. As always, we've recorded bonus material at the start and the end of both of them. Media student, free speech. Have you got a paid job in radio? Yeah, I'm a beauty therapist. You are as thick as...
She got the highest score in her year ever.
The highest scores ever. Oh! Man, she was stupid. Someone else who's stupid is Rob Bonet. Good evening, Rob.
I don't want to lose David.
Oh, Rob. But you said to me on the answer phone messages, has he just hung up?
No, he's still there. He's making the beeping noise himself.
You said on the answer phone messages that you've got a new lover.
He's not the same as you.
Well, no. You said you've got a new lover, which we're very excited to hear.
We'll hear that on the answer phone messages in about 20 minutes.
You're like the first producer to span creed, colour, race.
Yeah.
You're like the king of producers.
True, you do span creed, colour and race, yes.
Yeah. And they brought in some bit of skirt who was obviously flashed the nails, undone a button, and they're kicking Davis out. What's going on?
Well, Rob, that's life, I'm afraid.
Hey, listen, man, it's don't worry about that, Rob. I mean, he'll be working with Nick Shaw on Fridays and Saturdays. You can phone him up and hassle him then.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's not the same.
I'll start a Facebook campaign. That's what I'll do.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah.
Thanks, Rob.
Yeah.
Facebook campaigns
Crazy
always work. I saw a brilliant... Someone invited me to join a Facebook campaign the other day. What was it? Oh, it was...
Free Nelson Mandela?
No, it was, it was something like let's end...
Andy Murray for Wimbledon?
Something like that. Some nonsense. Hang on a second. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Yeah, Rob.
He's gone.
He's gone, mate.
He left his butt plugs at my house.
Okay, there we
He
go.
dumped.
No. I once did on LBC. We did an afternoon show, and Angie Greaves started talking about those when the handover. I said, Angie, I don't think you can say that at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Right, let's rattle through some of these calls. We've got the answer phone messages, and we'll have Triple M the last half hour of the show. Gary.
Good evening.
Good evening, Gary.
I feel I should argue with you like all the rest of the calls.
It's been fun tonight. It's been really good sport tonight.
I'm glad I had my tape recorder play and record.
Oh, well done. It's exactly what I needed. I'm having the time of my life this evening. Gary, what can I do for thee?
Well, I understand that Davis is leaving.
Yeah, that's correct, yes.
Is his position being filled?
Is your position
My
being
position,
filled?
I think it is being filled.
Yes, at this very moment it's being filled. That's my gift to him.
By our last caller.
Yeah.
Just inquiring.
Would you want a job, Gary?
Yeah.
But no, I'm afraid we're giving it to Marina. Marina will be producing this show from now. I'm sorry about that, Gary.
Top of her class, I can't argue.
She's got the highest marks ever.
No, I can't.
How can she not get a job working here?
Plus, she could do your nails while you're on air.
We might have to clip that. The highest score. I got the highest score ever.
I got the highest score ever!
Is that like when you get on Pac-Man and stuff?
I think it is. She's got the world record for media studies.
Lines. Hang
on a second. Sorry, guys. Stay there. The phones have gone. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
What did you say about Phil and Davis?
Right. Gary, is there anything else, or can I play Whitesnake?
Go ahead, play. Can I sing a bit to Whitesnake?
Yeah, why not? I can do. Okay, there we go.
Which one is it?
It's Here I Go Again, of course.
Classic, yeah.
Okay, well we'll leave your mic up.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Oh, that's not yet. I don't know where I've been going. I don't know where I've been. But I gotta hold on. Oh, no, again. Hey, but I made up my mind. Ugh. I've been wasting no time.
Though I keep searching for an answer, I never seem to find what I'm looking for. But Lord, I pray you give me strength to carry on, 'cause I know all it means to walk along the lonely street of dreams.
And here I go again on my own.
Going down the only road I've ever known.
Like a drifter, I was born to walk alone. I don't know the rest.
I've made up my mind. I ain't wasting no more time. And here I go again on my own. Going down
We're playing this as a tribute to Lindsay Buckingham, who did not die this week. The man who can do things that I feel. Jenny is on the air. Jenny from Potter's Bar. Good evening, Jenny.
Hello.
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm great, thank you, and that's all thanks to you guys, and I'd like to say something back
Please say something back, yes.
to this. I'm not even going to lower myself by calling her a rude word,
No.
but I would like to say that you guys are the best, and you made one of my dreams come true. I've had so
Was it
much-
a dream of having me and Davis making love to you at the same time? Was it that
Because that's
dream?
the only thing that could really sort you out.
I won that competition to come and meet you guys and go to Sandra Bullock's premiere,
Right.
and I just wanted to say you've made me so happy.
And it was very nice to meet you then, Jenny.
Well, we're going to meet on Thursday.
We are meeting on Thursday, are we? Oh, OK. Well, I look forward to meeting you on Thursday.
Yes.
Sandra Bullock, what film is this?
I can't remember, but
Speed 12.
Well, OK.
It's a new
Well,
one.
Jenny, I will be there. I will be the tall gentleman, and Davis will be the short, sort of round gentleman.
Okay, well, can I just say, Absolute Radio is the best station. On behalf of all the listeners, big up you
All the
guys,
listeners.
and God.
Jenny, may God bless you and all who sail in you. Thank you for that, Jenny. Thank you so much. I can't go to a Sandra Bullock film on Thursday. I'm working.
She thinks you're going to be there.
God, what competition is this? Meet Iain Lee at a Sandra Bullock premiere. Who's been running this competition?
Yeah, it's a bit Z-list, really.
They should tell me that I'm a prize in a competition. That's not fair.
Well, send Ben Jones instead.
Yeah, meet Ben Jones. That'll do. What more could you want than meeting Ben Jones, for goodness sake? That's not fair. If someone is a prize in a competition, then they should say, but you will get to meet this man.
Ramadama ding dong.
There we go. It doesn't get any better. This is a weird show, man.
Childish.
What a way for you to go out on this.
When
the weirdest.
I recorded a session with Ben Jones, I said, "Oh, can you just do something for Iain Lee? Just an autotune?" And
he did.
Ramadama ding dong.
I wanted
That's
to
what he did.
podcast the whole session, but he deleted it, unfortunately.
Ramadama ding dong.
He said, "Hey, pop pickers." That was his first.
The movie podcast will be back. In 2 weeks' time. In 2 weeks' time, I'll have finished filming. I'm back to normal
How's that
life.
going?
It's going all right. Last week's episode was
that good.
Yeah, this week's is very funny. I think.
Okay.
I think it's funny.
When are we going to see you?
I think it's in August. I think they're showing in August. It's called The Scum
I'll be
Also
on
Rises.
holiday.
BBC Two. Well, then I'm not. I think it's funny. I don't know. I can't tell. But I'm acting.
We'll be the judge of it.
Here's my first line from this week's show. I can see if I've learnt it yet. Hey, Emma, I'm going to ignore that tone and treat your comment at face value. My mind is great, thank you. There we go. That's acting, dear listeners. That's me acting. Right. OK, let's go to Alan in Glasgow, the dullest man ever to come from Scotland. Alan?
Ian!
Yeah!
I think there's been a lot of Scotch people on tonight that's thanks to myself.
There've been a lot of complaints about you, Alan, actually.
Yes.
A lot, hasn't there?
Yeah, there has, there has.
Jim the Cockney said he didn't want to ever hear you on the radio
Aye,
again.
no one wants to hear you anymore, Alan.
This isn't going good for me.
No, it's not going good for you, is it, Alan? We Alan there?
It's not.
Excuse me, sir, can I touch your winky?
No.
No. Anyway, Alan, what do you want? Because I've got to... The bed is finished and I want to play David Bowie's Sound and Vision.
Just say goodbye to Davis. And
What are your memories of Davis, Alan?
That's about sums it up, really.
Aye, no much.
Yeah. Well, thanks for calling.
Well, you could have Ella Louisa with us. I can fuck with her.
You can do what?
what with her?
I don't know what. I don't want to follow that any further. 2 more calls. We've got Russ and we've got Cliff Richards. Hang on a minute. Cliff Richards was on about an hour ago. Max, are you still there?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, jeez. We'll have them. We'll have the rest of the answer phone messages and your calls straight to air. And I hope there'll be a few tributes to Davis in there as well. Thank you. Dedicated to Stevie Nicks, who did not pass away this week. I'm going to go and see them in October. I'm seeing the Mac without Christine McVie, which is a shame because I think she may be my second favourite. Not totally sure.
After,
Come on, Lindsay Buckingham.
Obviously.
Lindsay Buckingham, man. I just bought a load of hooky DVDs as well.
Yeah, you
like
said.
them in tour in 1977.
I think that might be on the short podcast, actually, where you got those from.
Oh, yeah, okay, right, well, that's that. Max, Cliff Richard, Crouch End.
Yes, Ian.
I thought we'd finished you off.
No.
Steady.
You obviously forgot about me, and I've just been, on the line ever since.
Well, what have you got to say?
Well, I'd like to say goodbye to David.
Okay, we've done that. That's lovely. He's gone. Don't worry about that. He'll still be phoning you. Don't you worry about that. Right, last scheduled caller of the night. Don't bother calling in for a moment, dear listener. We've got plenty to do before we get to that. Russ.
Hi there.
Hello, Russ.
Good evening. Is Max gone?
Oh, did you want to speak to him?
Yeah.
Oh, nuts. Hang on a minute. Okay.
Yeah, you want me to get him up?
No, I can do it. I know how to work this quicker than... quicker than... Just give me a second, Russ.
Okay.
Max you wanted, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, don't worry, I can do it.
It's under Cliff.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Hang on, I've got it. Hang on, I got it. Stay there. Hang on. I'm clicking it now. There we go. Well, dial. How do I dial it? Oh, the dial button. There we go. This better be worth it, Russ, because this is bloody hard work. Here we go. Right, hang on. Seems to be phoning everybody up to this evening.
Welcome to Orange Answer.
He's turned his phone off, Russ. Yeah. Russ, would you like to leave a message for him?
Yeah, why
Hang on.
When you've left your message,
okay.
Hang up, or for more options, press at any time.
Russ, away you go.
Max, why have you got a cackling old woman in the background? Get rid of her.
Good message, Russ. Excellent. That was well worth... what just happened now?
Wasting our time.
What happened there? Not a clue. Right, OK. When we come back, we'll have Supergrass, then we'll have the answer phone messages, then we'll take your call straight to air. So, listener, rest your finger for about 3, 4, 5... For about 7 minutes. Rest your fingers for 7 minutes. There's nothing you need to do. Sit back, enjoy the strings, playing Don't Stop... Still haven't got rumours yet. Still not heard rumours. Oh, there's a brilliant... Someone's sent me a brilliant joke that I tweeted that is an old Viz joke, apparently. And I tried to explain it to Eloise. She didn't get it. My mum always told me never to listen to rumours. As a result, my copy of Tusk is shagged. That's good, that, isn't it? That's a good joke. I like that. Okay.
It's okay.
Okay, it's only okay. We'll finish this, then we'll have some ads, then we'll have Supergrass, then we'll have your answer phone messages, and then we will take your calls straight to air. Thank you. I'm not ready. Sorry, I was replying to an email. Hang on. Oh, nuts. Give me 2 seconds. Here we go. This is it.
Iain Lee.
Nah, it doesn't matter. We're too late. So the argument rains on about free speech, and Wayne Senior is an idiot. Wayne has emailed in. Marina is correct. Callers have free speech, including the freedom to say the F and the C words on the radio. They don't. Radio stations and their employees, however, don't have the freedom to broadcast swearing. If somebody swears on the radio, Ofcom punishes the radio station they swore. I'm not the person who swore. Yeah, but the very fact that imposition is that restriction is imposed on us means that the callers do not have the right, do not have the freedom to say those words.
Because we'll dump it.
We broadcast on a 7-second delay. So if someone said something, if someone phoned up and said the F word, we would dump it, meaning we've censored them, meaning they do not have free speech. Also, they can't libel someone. That's not just an Ofcom regulation. It is an Ofcom regulation. It's also the law of the land.
Exactly.
They are not allowed to libel someone on the radio. So it is not free speech. You see, what is your problem? Marina and Wayne, you're both muppets.
We control what the listeners say, is what you're trying to say.
Exactly. You do not have free speech. And also, to get onto a show like this or any other show, you go through a producer who decides whether you're interesting or sensible enough to call. And you then come through me, and I'm another filter, and I can fade you down or cut you off at any point. You are so wrong, Wayne. There is nowhere in this country, with the possible exception of Play Talk, but even that has restrictions, although slightly different. There is nowhere in the country where you can go and say something on the radio. You can say whatever you want to say on the radio. It just doesn't exist, man. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but it is a myth. It does not exist. Anyway, here's Supergrass.
Can you hear us humping on your stereo?
Sorry, there was no reason for me to play this bed. Davis and I were talking about possibly getting Peter Green on the show, but that would be something. Right. The answer phone messages, these are the rest of them. I've not heard are they any good? Is it worth listening?
They're all right.
OK, well, let's see. After this, we'll have your calls straight to air.
Lindsay Buckingham on Ultimate Radio. Ready?
Alright guys, it's Benet. Just want to say, I know my 30th birthday is coming up very shortly. I know you guys go crazy and be organising parties and things, alright. You know, nothing too big. Alright, cheers.
Our first stop, the Gayway to Heaven that spins you skyward on the great space wheel. The fabulous Gayway, where you guide your own rocket and taxi to tomorrow.
Hello, have you got any Christa Berg? Can you play some Christa Berg for me, please? Thank you, bye.
Hello, Ian. It's Vanessa Phelps here. I really enjoyed being alongside you the other day in Big Brother, and I just wanted to know if you wanted to go on a date sometime. Love and kisses.
Does anybody remember Space Hoppers? Come on, let's talk about Space Hoppers.
Alright, you bummer. My local radio station up here in the north, they've just done a top 10 at 10 quiz, like where they play 10 songs from one year and you have to guess the year. One of the clues to the year was the year that the 11 o'clock show was out, and they named all the presenters apart from you. No one remembers you.
Hi Ian, I'll warn you that while you're doing your show tonight, I'm robbing your house. I'm going to take all your valuables and money. But there's one problem, matey. I'm a little bit lost. I can't seem to find Muddle Hill. So if you can give me directions and an address, then I'll just carry on going there. Okay, cheers, matey. Bye.
Hi, Davis. It's Rob. I've got some bad news. I've met someone else. I'll just put him on. Alright, Davies. He's mine, you bummer.
It's time for the most dangerous part of the show.
Yeah.
Triple M. Straight to air.
Wayne Senior, call in. I haven't got time to email you back arguments about free speech or not. I'm doing a bloody radio show, you muppet. He's written back in bold. It is you who is obliged to ensure that what I say isn't broadcast if it breaks the law or Ofcom's regulations. However, I still have the right to say whatever I want to say. Nobody can stop a caller swearing or libelling somebody. No, but you're saying... You're missing the point. It is you who is obliged to ensure that what I say isn't broadcast. That means...
This may be a debate for the forums.
Jesus, that means... Okay, I have to ensure that what you say isn't broadcast. That's correct. That means you haven't got free speech. You can say it, but it won't be heard. So it's not free speech.
You're controlling what the listener is saying, and therefore it's not free speech.
So, Wayne, it's not free speech. I don't understand. You've written... Your first sentence agrees with me. It is you who is obliged to ensure that what I say isn't broadcast if it breaks the law or Ofcom's regulations. However, I still have the right to say whatever I want. But it's like you can. It's like you saying I can go in my bedroom and shut the doors and I can say what I want. Yeah, of course you can, but you can't broadcast that on the radio. That is, nobody can stop a caller swearing or libelling somebody. Well, we can, because we've got a 7-second delay and a fader. Yeah. But they can stop what the caller says being heard by the listeners, yes. The caller, therefore, has the right to free speech. That is not the same as the right to be heard, which the caller doesn't have. But I don't think you know what free speech is, mate. Email in with your phone number and I will give you the last half hour of the show to have this argument, because I don't think you know what free speech is. But email in, Wayne, and we will, if you want, we will call you up and we'll put you straight. Let's take some calls straight to air, shall we? Let's go to line 3. 3, you're on the wireless.
Ah, Mr. Iain Lee, hello.
Good evening.
Good evening. Kind of a mixed kind of call for you.
Oh.
I've got tickets to your kind of live show thing.
Oh, yes.
But I've had a bit of bad luck today, because not only have I spilt a glass of wine on my brand new sofa...
Oh, no.
My friend who was coming with me has had to drop out.
Oh, no.
I know the hand check-in, it's only a small venue, isn't it?
Yes.
What, 50-something?
54, I believe.
54?
Yeah.
Well, in which case, there'll probably be 53 people and an empty seat, and I feel terrible depriving you of that one extra person.
Can I buy that ticket off you? Because my wife can't come.
Yeah.
She hasn't got... I've not been able to get a ticket for my wife, so can I buy that off you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Peter, can you send me an email?
Yes, iain.lee@absoluteradio.co.uk.
That will do wonderfully, sir. If you send me an email with your details, and I can see on the screen where you are from. In fact, I can see your last 3 numbers of the number you're calling from. Could you include those 3 numbers, and I will know it's you?
Absolutely.
And then we'll come to a deal, sir. There may even be a pint in it for you.
Ah, how very gentlemanly of you.
Thank you, Peter. That's excellent. Thank you for that.
Okay.
Cheers, mate. I've not been able to get... My wife can't get in.
Do you want me to write his number down?
Oh,
for you. I'll find it, yeah.
Yeah, do it. There we go. Actually, yes, I'll write it on this bit of paper, but I will immediately throw this bit of paper away. There we go. What's his name? Peter. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, well, that's sorted out. That's sorted out. What's this? There we go. Oh, God, everyone... Look, people... Declan, don't email. Phone in, you muppet. Ian, I've listened to your show on occasions, thought you were okay. However, tonight I just caught the last 30 minutes, found your behaviour towards that young girl a very poor way of trying to entertain. I would agree that she was perhaps a little weak in her argument, but you in your confident and somewhat bullying style belittled her, which was in poor taste. You should recognise that your audience is a large part of your show. You clearly have a wide variety of rather intelligent people who listen, but not her. She was an idiot. Perhaps those that phone you are a prime target for trying to... without you clearly having a show. I wonder will you decide that I'm a coward or perhaps thick, both of which I'm not. However, I do not want top become part of the entertainment of your show. I'll be, however, more than happy to have a discussion with you at a more reasonable hour, should you wish to make contact with you. What? Do it in private?
Like that.
You want me, Declan, you want me to phone you up when I'm not on? Are you an idiot? What do you think? Declan, do you think I go home?
You do. You go home and you think,
Jesus.
I must call Declan
Is
in
this
the morning.
guy as thick as he thinks?
Yeah.
Declan, it's a radio show. The clue is in the second word. Show. I am not going to go home and think, I must phone Declan tomorrow and have a discussion with him about free speech and intelligence. It's a show, Declan, you muppet. Do you know what, Declan? Fallon, I don't want you listening to me anymore. You're an idiot. Go away.
Iain Lee will be on Speaker's Corner.
Jeez. What do you think? I'm going to get in touch with him and say, that email you sent him, Declan, we should discuss that. Why don't we meet for lunch and let's have a bloody good... Declan, I couldn't give a toss. Couldn't give a toss. What is wrong with people?
My shout, lunch on me.
Jeez, man, what a muppet. Let's go to line 10. Line 10, you're on the wireless.
Oh, hi, Ian, it's Dark Breath.
Hello, Dark Breath.
How are you?
Dark Breath has been in an orgy.
Has she?
And got some spaff in her eye, yes. I'm very well. It's true.
I just want to say goodbye to Davis, because I'm going to miss him.
Oh, goodbye, Dark Breath.
I'm going to miss you a lot after my call. What am I going to do without you?
You'll get by.
Survive.
We'll get by, don't worry. Everything will be all right.
Sure, it'll be fine.
First Michael Jackson, then you, Davis. What a week. What a week. Line 4, you're on the wireless.
Davis sells shoes to escape convicts.
Oh, is this true?
That is... He got me.
I thought so. Let's try... so many calls. Let's try line 10. 10, you're on the wireless.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you? What's the topics?
We're about 2 hours and 25 minutes.
Have you ever done anything in disguise, and have you ever been to a wedding where someone's objected to the couple getting married?
I'll think about that. I'll ring you back.
OK, thank you very much. Take one more, then we'll play the Beatles. Let's do line 1. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Auntie Ian.
It's Millie!
I am so sad.
Oh, don't be sad.
I feel partly responsible for raving about Eloise.
Oh, yes, you may have started the anti-Davis backlash.
Mr. Grace was listening.
Yeah.
He heard what you had to say.
You have a lot of influence, Millie. As Declan points out, without you, I have no show or something.
Oh.
Yeah. Would you like to sing Davis a goodbye song?
I do. Are you ready? It's
Yes.
very moving.
Okay.
Okay?
Here we go.
You're looking so lovely here tonight. And everything shines so bright.
Yeah, that's enough of that. Let's take one more.
Thanks, Millie.
Vinny's not bothered to call in for your last
No,
night, has
no.
he? In line 5, you're on the wireless.
Ian, it's Duncan Bannatyne.
Oh, hey, Duncan.
How you doing? All right.
Listen, last year you invited me and my missus to come and stay with you in your chateau in France.
Oh, that's right, that's correct.
And we couldn't make it. We were wondering, could we come this year?
We'll have to talk about that another time.
Oh, okay.
When's the new series of Dragon's Den coming?
It should be out in about a month's time.
Anyways,
quiet.
Duncan, what can I do for you?
The reason I'm ringing is I've just got home from work, and the butler's just told me that the devastating news that Davis apparently is leaving the show.
Yeah.
Listen, I've got an idea. Can I give you a call after the show?
Well, I would. That'd be a great idea. But listen, my wife's upstairs in her bedroom, absolutely devastated. I think you should be talking to her, Davis, to calm her down.
Okay.
Would you mind just speaking a few words, sir? Just let me sweetheart, can I just come in a second? She's devastated, I don't know.
Davis, try and talk her down, talk her down.
What? Mrs. Bannatyne? Mrs. Bannatyne? Yeah, you're gonna have to. You're gonna have to stop there, Mrs. Bannatyne.
I'm sorry, Judge.
Thank you, Duncan Bannatyne. Oh, dear, more of your calls after this. Oh, dear.
Ian Lee on Absolute Radio.
Okay, Davis, it's your last show this evening. Now, if I'd been a decent friend,
I'm actually feeling a bit emotional.
I'm not that bothered. But if I'd been a decent friend and co-worker, I would have put together a package of all of your best bits of the last 18 months. I haven't done that. I haven't done that. But Ian Watkins has done that, and this is it. Put your fader down, Dave.
You can do what you like.
Okay, lovely. That's my producer. We'll be having as little of him as is humanly possible. Now, Dave, I've forgotten how to put a call through. I'm going to have a go. I've got the fader up. The fader's up.
Fader's up.
I press a button here, do I? I press that.
Right. You hit line 1 across and then put it on the desk and then bring the fader up.
You make it sound so...
It's so easy.
Dave, you're waving at me as though to say, don't go to Phil.
It's Sebi on line 1.
Did he swear at the end, or...?
Oh, beforehand. No, I was on the phone to...
I dumped it.
Did you?
I would check the log. Don't let that one go out. So it's time for our weekly update from Dave. Dave, what's happening in your hunt for the Police Academy stars?
In Police Academy world, we've actually found Captain Harris.
You've got some breaking news for us, have you, Dave?
According to my BBC breaking news text service...
Yeah.
I should check this first. Yves Saint Laurent has died.
Just by logging onto Facebook and wishing someone happy birthday, I may have caused a problem with a friend of mine.
I think it might be an inside job. I had no heating on Friday night.
Tomorrow, I will be going to a wedding.
You're going to a wedding? But hang on, tomorrow's a Monday. Who has a wedding on a Monday?
My friends do.
Good week? A very good week, yes.
Have you been spinning this week, David?
I have, actually,
Have
yes.
you really?
And I didn't book one, and I even got into it. I just
You snuck into a spinning car?
I think it might be an inside job.
No feedback from Guttenberg still. I think we may have to bury that idea.
Yeah.
Because it shuts off certain parts of your brain.
What?
I don't know.
Ice cream shuts
Well, it
off...
freezes. Maybe it freezes cells in your...
It thickens the blood.
Yeah. I couldn't get served. I was having a really nice night, and then I got dragged upstairs, didn't want to be dancing, couldn't get a drink.
Wow, that's weird. That's irrational. You could have bought a drink downstairs and taken it up.
I could have done, but I didn't get the chance.
Beautiful.
Where are the biros? There's no biros. Who cares?
I've got one here. Do you want me to bring it in?
No, I'm going to use a red marker pen.
Together, the three of them are the unholy trinity. Did you use T Tango?
No. All right, calm down, Dave. He's excited, isn't he?
Excited,
Excited, isn't he? Flipping it.
Back in your cage.
Yeah, get back in your cage.
Indiana Jones was a good one, though.
No, we can't accept film characters. That's nonsense. I can't believe I nearly fell for that. If it's not sorted out by Monday, it is cancelled.
Right, it'll be done.
It's seriously, I'm annoyed, man. We had a week. We had 2 weeks to sort this out. Let's just do it.
Okay.
Don't let other people start getting involved, because then it drags on for ages. But it does. It drags on for ages, and we could have had this sorted out by now.
It'll be sorted.
If it's not sorted by Monday, it's cancelled. Simple as. Ollie, I'm not in a good mood.
The first recorded incident of a citizen's arrest, I believe.
It's not the first recorded incident of a citizen's arrest. You're saying it's
I've never heard of it actually happening before. Yes,
but it must happen.
Well, it must happen.
Yeah.
But this is evidence that it really does happen.
Okay.
But yeah, he had handcuffs on him.
But I'm a little bit hyper. I feel like I've done a drug. What's going on? What's going on? Delicious.
I didn't realise the microphone was on there.
It's nice. start now. You're here on Sunday.
I'm going to be here behind the desk on Sunday, so if anybody swears, then I have to dump it, don't I?
Well, no, you're editing it out after this. So you're editing it.
No, but I can't edit it because the calls are coming live on Sunday.
No, we're doing the calls today.
I don't get it.
If we start firing stories at you from the news, can you come up with headlines? Do we know the story behind how it snapped?
We may have to dump this.
I know. I'm hovering over the button.
I want to talk to Delicious Davis. Yo, Delicious.
Why are you calling him Delicious?
That man's delicious. Yo, Delicious, page me, man.
20 minutes he waited to say that. Can I have a tower named after me?
Yeah, which tower?
The Merchant Tower.
But it needs to be a real tower.
Yeah, but, the Merchant Tower.
But which tower?
Oh, I don't know. The Eiffel Tower. He's a lovely guy. I'm on it.
You get on it.
I am on it.
Bitch.
Delicious Davis.
I don't understand why we're in these studios.
Because then we can look at each other when we talk.
You say that as though that's a good thing, as though that's something I'd want to do. There we go,
Davis.
Davis.
Very nice.
That was very nice. Did that? The spooky thing with the pens. That's how this show started.
It's always with the
word
pens.
for word.
Yeah.
And embarrassingly, you calming me down there when I had a strop there.
Yes.
Was good stuff. Ian Watkins.
Can you email that to me as well? That'd be a nice memento of the show.
How did he say? I've got an email, but yes, I will email it to you later on.
Thank you very much.
It's very nice.
That's very nice.
Ian Watkins is a genius, by the way. If you want to listen to his shows, there is a website, ynwa.com or .co.uk.com, I think, micynwa.com, and Ian Watkins' shows are on there, and I thoroughly recommend them. Line 10, you're on the wireless.
In all seriousness, Davis, it's been a pleasure. I know we've had a laugh and a joke, sometimes at your expense.
When was that, Rob?
Yeah.
Don't remember having a laugh or a joke when you've been calling in, remember?
Hey, this is private, come on now.
Sorry, mate.
Don't make this private.
Sorry.
The last 14 months has been great, you've never judged me.
I have. I just haven't told you. we have judged you.
Even when you found out what the next door neighbour did to me when I was 5.
All right, steady on. We have. Okay, there we go. That's lovely. That's good.
I nearly lost my freedom of speech.
Yes, I know, exactly. Freedom of the whole. I'm getting so many emails from idiots about freedom of speech. People who don't know what free speech means. You don't know what it means. You're arguing with me. You don't know what it means. Let's try. All right, let's rattle through these. Line 8, you're on the wireless.
Yeah, I'd like to wish Davis all the best in the future.
Thank you, Sid.
Beautiful.
You're welcome.
There we go. It's all getting a little bit serious and a bit sentimental now.
Can we just be humorous?
Someone phone up and say he's an idiot.
Line 8.
Do that?
Line 8.
Line 8, you're on the wireless. I thought you were dead.
Eh?
Not thought, I hoped. No. Anyway, yes, line 8.
Oh, no, I'm not. I'm much alive.
Okay.
Can I have a quick word with David, please?
Please do.
It's all over. It's MJ all over again, isn't it?
Well, it's not quite MJ,
No, I don't think the Sky News are going to be running this story for the next 5 weeks.
Oh, well, they should do. Oh, Davis.
Midge.
Mama say Makusa. Gonna miss you, man.
I'm gonna miss you too, Midge.
Oh,
sort of.
Man.
You're not. Listen, you're
Briefly,
not gonna miss.
probably.
You are not gonna miss Midge.
Mama say, Mama sa, Mama kusa. Mama say, Mama sa, Mama kusa.
Mama say, Makusa. Davis.
Yeah,
Mama say, Mama sa, Mama kusa.
That's all we're letting him have this evening. Let's try this one. Line 10, you're on the wireless.
Mama say, Mama sa, Mama kusa.
Here we go.
Oh man, let's try cut off. Let's try line 1. 1, you're on the wireless.
Davis in wet.
Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Davis in red.
A modern twist.
Let's try line 3. 3, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Mr. Lee.
Oh, it's Joe, or Bob Masley, yes.
Bob Masley, Joe, same thing. Mr. Davis is going. Where is he going to?
Well, ask Mr. Davis.
I've been
Demoted.
transferred.
Demoted.
Yes.
Demoted?
Yeah.
No, I think if you're not working for Mr. Lee, I think you've been promoted. I think it's a promotion.
Watch it, Joe.
It's a game of opinions.
Watch it, Joe. Line 10, you're on the wireless. Hello?
Hello.
You're on the air?
Wow.
Why?
Wow.
What?
Wow.
Who's on? John Osborne is on at 1 o'clock, isn't
He
it?
is 1 o'clock,
John
yes.
Osborne, 1 o'clock. Line 10, you're on the wireless.
Bottled it.
Oh, they've gone. Okay, let's try line 9, you're on the wireless.
Davis, are you there, mate?
I am.
Well, I just wish you the best of luck in your new stripping career.
Okay, there's someone pretending to be drunk. Me and Fandango do a thing now where we do EastEnders drunk acting. And it's just you go, I've had a little bit to drink. That's how they do drunk acting in EastEnders.
They do.
I've had a little bit to drink. Let's go to line 10. 10, you're on the wireless.
Hey, why didn't you go to Glastonbury?
Because I've never been and I will never go as long as I live.
You know, I was going to go myself, but unfortunately the tickets I was forging didn't come out very well.
There we go. That would explain it. That's a real pain in the backside when that happens. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
David?
Hello?
Now you're leaving, is there any chance you could, remove me from your friends list on Facebook so you stop sending me dodgy emails?
I think it's probably good to clarify once and for all.
Well, again, we've said this before, but say it now, David.
It's not me.
I don't need.
It's not
It's
him.
not actually me.
It says David, producer.
I know it does. You can tell me that all you like. It's not me.
I got rid of him in the end because he was just sending me rubbish. I couldn't be
Well,
bothered.
he said he would speak me in alleyways and stuff.
Yeah, it's not him. It's a
But
fake.
I do know who it is.
Who is it? I did know who it was. I've forgotten. Is it? Hang on a second, mate. Is it? Is it Ramadama Ding Dong? Is it?
He's been secretly doing stuff.
Ramadama Ding Dong. There we go. Let's go to line 6. 6, you're on the wireless.
Oh, hi, Ian. It's Morrissey here.
Hi, Morrissey.
Morrissey's called up.
I was happy in the haze of producer days, but heaven knows it's Eloise now.
Well
there you go.
done. Now
clever.
that's
That was
clever.
clever.
Who'd have thought you'd have got that from an absolute listener?
Yeah.
Must be one of the ones I brought over. Let's try line 2. 2, you're on the wireless.
We didn't expect to get through, man.
Well, yeah, you didn't expect to get through then. Well, let's not disappoint you. As simple as I just felt we were on the edge of a swear there. I could feel it. Let's try one of these. Line 8, you're on the wireless.
I've been waiting such a long time, reaching out for you, but you're not here. Busy line. Libelous things. Go gently into the night, sweet Davids.
You can't say libelous things on the air.
He also couldn't get my name right. Did we get that?
We got that, it was fine. We got that, yes. Someone sent an email, free speech. They spelt speech wrong.
We've had someone calling us cretins and getting that wrong. Someone saying free speech and spelling that wrong.
Man alive. It's okay.
Point proven.
Okay, I think I can trust this number. Line 8, you're on the wireless.
Go on, David, last show. Let's all get him out.
What do you mean? We're doing it from day one.
Oh, man, we've never had them in. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
I want David to poem.
Oh, let's hear the poem for David.
I'm slightly afraid about this. But...
D is for Davis. He's leaving. It's true. A is for answering. The phone's to me and you. V is for vibrant, despite his lack of hair.
Yeah.
I is for ingenious. His topics were. S is for sorry to see you go. Davis, we will miss you on the Ian Lee Show.
Oh,
Millie, you know what? That's touched me.
Oh no! Don't be touched by Millie.
Not
That's
for the first time.
creepiest caller. Okay, listen. We have.
Are we done?
We're fine. We've got 1 minute. Pick a line. You can pick a line. Any line. Pick a line.
Let's
Any line.
have line. Hang on a second. The thing's gone down. Let's finish with.
It's the last call you're ever going to take on this show.
Line number 8.
We're going to go for line number 8. The last call you're ever going to take on this show. Line 8. You're on the wireless.
Hello?
Hello. You're on the air.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that bird, Marina.
Right. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, she had the wrong idea altogether. I think it can. Right.
Okay, we'll leave it there, shall we? That's
just about wraps it up.
David, it's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you very much,
God bless
Ian.
you. See if you can slip some poison into Nick Shaw's thing so that he is no longer.
I'm bringing the system down from within.
Do it, man, because I want Fridays and Saturdays. I'll make no bones about it. I want to do Friday. It makes sense for me to do Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, doesn't it?
Right.
Doesn't it make sense?
Expanding the empire.
It makes sense. Not to do Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Make it happen.
I will.
And here's my gift to you, sir. Linkin Park, your favourite.
Nice.
John Osborne up next. I'll be back next week. Ta-ta.